which is Babylon the Great, also spiritually Nineveh, spiritually Assyria, right? Spiritually Egypt and Sodom, right? So, right? So we want to give all praises, face east, give all praises and honor and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Yeah, double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and do well, the elder apostles in Connecticut, to the bishops, the priests, the teachers, the evangelists, and the four winds preaching the truth with sincerity, risking your lives more now than ever, the hopeful elect. The elect, Shalom, to the Israelite foreigners who phenotype may look like another nation, but bloodline goes back to Israel through your father and have come back to the fold. Shalom, to you sisters, you Akwathium, who listen and learn under your husband, which is your spiritual leader, with meekness and with silence. This your brother Ram, Yahweh. We out here giving out, just prophesying, man, bringing out the truth in these last days, end days of Esau. Esau's kingdom is coming to an end, right? But we get that Psalms 83.
All right. Shalom, brother. Shalom.
Shalom.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83, and verse 1. It says, Keep now thou silence, O power. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power. It says, For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Right, the Lord keep not silent, man, and that's ultimately what's happening right now. The uprising of the hopeful elect out there on the highways and the byways and the four winds, preaching the truth and sincerity, right? The sincere milk, right, is going out for the nourishment of the children of Israel, man, right? So, and not to mention what those calamities, World War III, the micro C hit, right? Civil war, race wars in America that's about to come real close, real soon, right? So this is the Lord not keeping silent, man, whether you know it or not, right?
Yeah, he's doing something.
The Lord's making
moves, man.
Yeah, the Lord's making moves, right? Go ahead.
Verse 2 again from the top says, For lo, thy enemies make a tumult.
Right, and all these nations are our enemies, man. And they're making a tumult, basically a war, right? They're making an uproar, right?
Making noise.
They're making noise. Right?
It says,
can you read that right there? Just at the beginning of the Psalms 2?
Yep. Psalms chapter 2, verse 1. Why do the heathen rage?
Right, see, ultimately that's what it is, man. The heathen are raging, man. Right? They want their opportunity to rule, because they see that the fabric of this society is carried away by the sins, man. Right? So they looking at their chance and their opportunity to be that next empire, man, to be that next, the next one in the seat, the one that's ultimately that Amalek is going to still allow to rule or to look like they're ruling. Right?
They're licking their chops.
Yeah, they're licking their chops, right? Because they want to look like they're ruling, right? Because that next so-called appearance of the ruling class is going to be the ones who are going to be on pretty much on top, right? Because Amalek is still going to be behind the scenes, because Amalek is in Russia. There's plenty of Amalekites in Russia. There's plenty of Amalekites in England, and of course, the ones that's in so-called, they're Israelis saying that they fulfill prophecy by being in the land. So we know all these things. There's people behind the scenes, right? Dealing with the so-called illuminated ones, right? Dealing with their secret society. Go ahead, do it one more time.
Psalms chapter 2, verse 1. Why do the heathen rage and the people imagine vain things?
Yeah, they just imagine the vain things, man. Right, go ahead. All right.
It says, For lo, the enemies make a tumult.
Yeah, they're making all this uproar, right? Which is really going to lead to the valley of Yahweh Shabbat, man. Right? All these things, George Soros spending all this money, making so-called Black Lives Matter, making all these so-called, pro things, right? Because they said if your heroes it'd be something that we created, right? We created your heroes, right? So that's ultimately what they're trying to do, man. Right? But all this is falling upon deaf ears when it comes to the elect, man. The rest of the people, they're persuaded by it, man, right? But this is thus saith the Lord. These are the words that you hear behind you. Walk ye in it, man. And that's what we're doing, man. Right? Go ahead.
It says, And they that hate thee have lifted up their head.
Is that 4?
No, I'm still on 2.
Okay, come on. They that hate thee have what? Lifted up their head, right? So they just did it right now, right? They signed that forgot what it's called.
BRICS.
No, they just signed the thing to sign over all the power over to the UN. Forgot the name of the thing, but they just signed all the power over of the United States. So you're not the United States anymore. So all your so-called civil rights and all that stuff is all done away with, right? Because the UN and the WHO, it controls the US. So they lifted up the head, right, and gave power to the UN, man. So this is that time that we're coming to the end of Yaquab's trouble. Okay, you get that too? Jacob's trouble. Hold that other one.
We said we're coming to the end of it. We're getting ready to get into it. Yeah.
We're coming to the end of Esau's kingdom, but coming into what Yaquab's trouble, right? It's basically the end the beginning of the end for Esau. Right? So to speak, you know. You got more on it?
Yeah, there's more. Let me get this real quick, please, if I may. Psalm 64:2 says, "Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity."
Yeah, so hide me from these G20 summit meetings and the World WHO meetings and all their congregations saying we better let the less fortunate get the job first, right? The one to give you the jump shot first, right? So-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, and they said it in that fashion. They said it as such. So you tell me we're not the people, right? Right. So hide me from those secret councils, right? Which they were saying that they end up putting whatever was in that jump shot. They said they were putting it into the foods in the grocery stores anyway. So we end up ingesting that stuff anyway.
And the air.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
So this is the devil that you live under, man. Right. But
verse 3 says, "They have taken crafty counsels."
Right, see that's what ultimately what that is, man. That all those meetings, those G7, G20s, what's it, BRICS meetings, all these things is about keeping you in subjection and how they're gonna keep ruling, how the heathen are raging and imagining a vain thing of keeping themselves in charge, large and in charge. But when the Lord Yahweh is about to send His Son to judge the quick and the dead, man, right?
Yep.
Whether you know it or not.
It says, "They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones."
Man, they have took them crafty counsel and consulted, man. They was, hey, look, what can we do?
Yeah.
We're saying we know we got them here. We know we put in crack here. We put in heroin here. What else could we do? Oh, okay, there's a little bit of AIDS. There's a little bit of this. We'll pull in the gangs. We'll drive to Chicago with a train full of guns, and we'll just leave them there. We'll go to LA. Drop a truckload of guns and we'll just leave it there, right?
That's what all those great meetings are about.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. That's what all this is all about.
Dark Society and all of them other, and that's what they come together to determine how they're gonna, all the way down.
Because you gotta ask yourself. These switches are supposed to be illegal. Now this is a nigga who don't got a goddamn job or a high school diploma, but he got a goddamn gun that he put the switch on and turns into an automatic weapon. How did that happen? Come on, right? You gotta think for yourself, man. But see, you people will just sit there and just those black people, they're violent. You know what I mean? But you don't think. Well, how did they get that, man? Right? You're a regular person who got money, probably got your 401k. You got a little money put away. You can't afford a goddamn switch. You can't afford to go do some of these things that these guns that these people got in the hoods, the ghettos, the barrios, and the reservations, man. You should go to some of these reservations, man. They got some guns out there on the reservation. They out there shooting each other on a little ass reservation. Why? Because we're to be oppressed together, man. Right?
Yep.
Right? We're oppressed, and under our oppression, these people are in these secret places, man. Right? And you can't get to them. So what are you doing? You're gonna hurt the people who's closer to you, right? Like it's a saying in the world: hurt people, right? When we're a bunch of hurt people. We're hurt. Our feelings is hurt. We're in the ghettos, the barrios, the reservations. So all we do is hurt other people. And most likely those people are people that are around you, right?
I got a precept, brother.
Go ahead.
This is Psalm 64. It's time I'm gonna jump to verse 5. It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter.
Right, see?
They commune of laying snares privily.
Right.
They say, who shall see them?
Yeah, that's what it is. And they're encouraging themselves in this evil manner, saying, hey, look, if we push the Kragma, right, this micro C hip, we do these certain things, we can keep the kingdom, right?
Right.
We can keep the kingdom,
Get that birthright.
right? We keep the birthright.
Yeah.
Well, 'cause basically, technically, they have it, right? But it was just by the force of the sword, right? Because it was the dew of heaven, right? The things on the earth,
Fatness
the things
of the
with fatness of the earth. So he got that, but what he's trying to do is keep what he has, right?
Because
Right.
he knows that it's only temporary, but he wants it to be long term.
Right, yeah. He wants it to be long term.
Right. Verse 6, it says, they search out iniquities, they accomplish a diligent search.
Oh.
Both the inward thought of every one of them
Right.
and the heart is deep.
Hey,
They're mocking.
hey, man, the inward thought of them, the heart, right? Your mind, loud.
Yeah.
You think deep, man.
They didn't know how to get to Jake.
Right?
Yeah.
You've been studying us, man. You know how to really actually get under Jake's skin,
Yeah.
right? Use these certain things, man, against us. Right now, they're
Yeah.
pushing a lot of so-called black men are getting shot again, and women now this time.
Yeah.
So what they're doing is trying to stir up the nest, right, so to speak. You know, the beehive.
They
right?
present a death culture.
Right.
That's what they do.
What they're doing? No, I'm talking about with them
Well,
shooting
but I'm saying
these
too,
guys,
yeah.
shooting these guys right now. They're trying to stir up Jake's emotions about everything, and so you're hoping another Joy Floyd situation occurs out of this. So now you got what? Order out of chaos, right? You're gonna have chaos out here in the street.
Yeah, it's pretty much it's just part of their death culture, man. That's
Right.
what they do. Everything they push forward.
Right, because they're doing it in an evil manner. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Psalms 92. I'll start at 7. It says, when the wicked spring as the grass, and when all the workers of iniquity do flourish, it is that they shall be destroyed forever.
Right, yeah, and they've been doing this since back when what's his name? Alexander the Great Greek. Yeah, he fell. After he fell, it said wickets increased in the earth. But then of course they fell for that 1,000 years, and what it was their what do you call it? It's their job or their duty to come back out and deceive the whole world again, right? Right? Because it was spoken, it was written, right? It's a command. It was a commandment from the Most High, technically, right? It's a commandment for them to deceive the whole world, Doc.
Right.
Right? And they're following the commandments of the Most High. Came out, deceived all you niggas, man. Now you think you're black.
Yeah.
I think I'm Mexican, and I'm a Native American. I'm Puerto Rican.
Right. And if you really want
Right.
to go deeper, that shit started, well, not shit. Well, yeah, it's bullshit. Started back in the garden, man.
Right.
When the serpent, which was that warlock, deceived Eve, man.
Right.
You going?
Said-
Oh, you got more, brother?
Yeah, I had a couple,
Go,
just
go.
two more. Says, but thou, Yahweh, Bashem Yahweh Shai, art most high forevermore.
Right. Yeah, we got the power that's forever, though. So you know,
That's
though you're just a man, man. You're just a man, and not God, man. As the scriptures say, man.
It says, for lo, thine enemies, O Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, for lo, thine enemies shall perish,
Ooh.
and all workers
look.
of iniquity shall be scattered.
It says, look. Lo means to look. Look. He said, look. Your enemies are gonna perish, though, Lord. Right. And all their iniquities are gonna go away with them. Right. They're gonna uproot them. They're like weeds in the garden. Right. Because the earth is a garden. You got to root out all the weeds so the actual plants can grow and flourish.
And he's going to start with his own house.
Right.
Get rid of the weeds in his own house.
Right. Done.
I got a precept from the brother from Rajas Abad. Shalom, brother. This is Proverbs 27, verse 12. It says, a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself, but the simple pass on and are punished.
Right, see? And we the Lord said, what? Measure the time diligently, man.
Right.
So that's what we're doing. We're looking at all the things and we're perceiving it as, perceiving means what? To understand, right?
Right.
To have an understanding, right?
And how do we
So with all thy wisdom, right? We're supposed to get wisdom, but with all thy wisdom, get understanding. So you can know a whole bunch of things, but it means nothing without understanding, right? So ultimately, that's what we're doing. We're perceiving the times, right?
Well, see, if I may add, you hide yourself by what? By this truth.
Right,
Okay? By
I was
taking
getting-
heed.
yeah.
Con.
I will get there. Yeah,
Go ahead,
but
brother.
I was getting to that part. Yeah, but yeah, you hide yourself by hiding behind the truth, and that's Psalms 91. Can you get that? Because you're already there in 92. You get Psalm 91. Because you got to hide yourself, right? In this truth. Right at the top.
This is Psalms 91, beginning at the top.
Yeah.
Says, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High."
Right. That's us, Lord willing, man. We're that he, right? Each individual, because like, hey, the one things that the so-called Christian church got right is you're supposed to have a personal relationship.
Yeah.
Right? They got that part right, because in this thing of ours, I notice a lot of people, a lot of brothers in the truth, they're not realizing that this is your own personal relationship that you're supposed to have with Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, man. Right?
Yeah.
So that's why the apostles keep saying this is not a group thing. This is not we're coming out here to chill out just to be friends, man. It's not the book club, man.
Right.
This is
You gotta seek out your own
you
salvation.
gotta seek out your
with fear
own
and
strength
trembling.
with fear and trembling, man. So this is what we're doing, man. We're coming to step up and be that man. What that again?
Gary just say, if I may, you got to add to it. The one that the Christians have that personal relationship, though, that's not the God of the Bible.
Right. We get that. Yeah, definitely.
It says
yeah.
again, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High."
Just above that. Just above that.
Only thing above that is Psalms 89.
Okay. Go ahead. Okay, I thought you read into it.
Psalms 91:1 again, and it reads, "He that dwelleth in the secret
Okay.
place
Yeah,
of
yeah.
the Most High."
Right, dwelling in that secret place, right? Going through the scriptures, precept upon precept, line upon line, here a little, there a little, right? Just like David said, through thy precepts I get understanding, right? So we gotta get the understanding ultimately. That's what I'm trying to get back. That's make sure you get the understanding, and that understanding keep you safe. It keeps you in the secret place, right? But
"Shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty."
to buy under the shadow, right? And this is like a protection, right? Because I believe it tells you that in Isaiah. Can you get Isaiah 32? Right? Yeah, please, Papa Kushan. There you go.
I claim her for you. I claim her for you. Yeah, no.
Yeah, right there at the top.
Isaiah chapter 32, and verse 1.
Yeah.
Behold, a king shall reign.
Right, yeah, Yahweh Shai is going to come back and reign upon this earth, right? Keep going.
In righteousness.
We're in righteousness, man. So all this stuff, all this wickedness has to get rooted up, man. So the Lord can reign on this earth in righteousness, man. Go ahead.
And princes shall rule in judgment.
That's the elect, man. And the princes, the elect, are going to rule in judgment. Prince meaning rulers, man. Right? When you're going to have your own domains, you know, your own planets, as the Lord said. As I go to prepare mansions, if not, I would not tell you, man, if he wasn't going to do that. So that we believe that that's what the Lord has done, prepared different planets for us and different countries and nations for us to rule over, right? So we're the princes, right, dealing with the elect, the hopeful elect, to become the elect, Lord willing, will be those men. Go ahead.
Verse 2. A man shall be as a hiding place from the wind.
See, a man should be as a hiding place from the wind, and that's the same thing with the Most High. The Most High, that secret place or that shadow, it's a hiding place from the wind, right? From the tempest, man, from the things and the calamities that's going to happen upon this earth, man, right? And we as the man is going to be that towards the women, or we're the head of our household. We're the kings and priests and prophets in our household, man. Right? What?
Covenant from the tempest
Yeah.
as rivers of water.
Covert.
Covert.
Right? Yeah, so covert, right? Wait, to cover it, to protect it, right? So we're that's how the Most High is to us, and we're like that towards our household, right?
I got a quick one, brother, just to back that up for me.
Go ahead.
This is Psalms 119, verse 113. It says, I hate vain thoughts,
Right, yeah,
but thy law do I love.
Right, yeah, that's you, Jakes, man. God doesn't exist. I want to be, because it's a weird thing that we're in 2024, and here it is that there's Jakes say that they don't believe in God, man. It shows that the white man has done a doozy on you, Jakes, man. It would have been never could be conceived in your mind ever that you think you will find a so-called black person or so-called Mexican person, right, without believing in God, right?
It says, thou art my hiding place and my shield.
Right.
I hope in thy word.
Right. The Lord is our hiding place, man, and we hope in His words, man. Right, and that's where the wisdom and the understanding is your hiding place, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yep. But one more, bro. It says, depart from me, you evildoers.
Right.
For I will keep the commandments of my power.
Right, and that's what He said. Keep us from the counsel. What earlier we read about keeping us from the counsel of the evildoers, man. So keep us completely away from the evildoers, and that's dealing with the hopeful elect, right? And Lord willing, that proves that we are the elect, right? Keep going a little bit more though.
I can keep going. Verse 116 says, uphold me according unto thy word, that I may live.
Right, hey, hold me according to that word, because what He promised Abraham that he would have a seed. He said, I will not. I got 7,000 that will not bow the knee to Baal, man. So the Lord has that. So that's according to His word, man. So there has to be an elect out there, man. Right?
Yep. And let me not be ashamed of my hope.
Yeah, and let me not be ashamed of my hope, man. And that's ultimately what it is, because that's what happened to a lot of Jakes, man. They're ashamed to say that the so-called white man is the devil, man, and that the Lord looks like a so-called black man and he looks like us, man. They were ashamed. Matter of fact, they did that back in it was in the 60s. In the Jet magazine, they actually put the true depiction of Yahushua, and so-called black people complained. Right? They complained that who are you to put this in there? No, you better put him back as a white man, right? Well, it doesn't say that in the scriptures, man. Right?
If I may, let me jump down real quick, brother, because you said through that priest they get understanding.
Right, come on.
Let me jump down to this real quick. Same chapters, Psalm 119, but I'm gonna jump down to verse 26. It says, "It is time for thee, Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, to work.
Right.
For they have made void of thy law."
Right. Yeah, this is time for the Lord to work. When that's when we're out here.
Yeah.
He's sending out the prophets, the hopeful elect, send us out here to work, man. Right? The harvest is plenty, but the workers are few, man.
Right.
But the Lord is putting this thing to work, using the unicorn, right? Doing the heavy lifting, going out to the four winds of the earth, man. Hey,
Right.
and the thing is being accomplished, like the Lord said. And the thing where I sent it to shall be accomplished, man. And that's what's happening, man.
Should not come unto be void.
Should not come up to me a void, right?
Right, just like we started off saying the Lord is making moves. Well, he is working. The Lord's
Right,
working.
the Lord is working, man.
Right. It says,
Right.
"Therefore I love thy commandments
Hey,
above
baby.
gold, yea, above
Right.
fine gold."
Yeah, because what are you going to do without the commandments, man? You're just a bunch of lawless people to tell you that the commandments are they're done away with.
Lost.
So now what do? Well, you just believe. Believe on what? What
Right.
do you believe on? Oh, you just believe in cheesy rice. You just believe in cheesy rice, and that's it. You don't got to do. I believe.
Yeah.
You don't move. You don't do nothing. You just believe.
Yeah.
No. You know, if that's works, then it tells you that faith. If you try to do works, well, yes, the script is trying to get the Israelites to say, understand that Yahushua died, and your works will not save you. But you cannot just do nothing,
But
right?
they will condemn you.
No, but right.
That's the
Yeah,
part
but then
they
what you
don't
do?
quite get.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they
Do
said
the wrong works, it's going to condemn you.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, because they say they love Jesus, right?
yeah. Oh,
but
man.
love is an action word.
Love is an action word. That's what I was getting to.
Yeah.
Con,
Hey,
right?
you know,
Took the
what
word
is
right out
that?
of my
They
mouth.
just say they love me and do not what I do.
Yeah.
Is a liar.
Yeah,
you know?
Con.
One more, brother. Psalms 119, verse 128 says, "Therefore I esteem all thy precepts concerning all things to be right, and I hate every false way."
Yeah. Good. Hey, that's what we're supposed to do, man.
Yeah.
We're supposed to hate every false way. All these things that's happening, man, it's a false way, man.
Yeah.
And we're supposed to hate that, man.
But, you got one? Oh,
I
yeah.
think you have that. Psalms.
He's still
Okay.
Isaiah 32.
Okay, yeah. Go a little bit more.
Just a little bit more, I think.
Okay, I'll start back up.
No.
It's true.
Yeah, verse 2.
That's Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 2. A man shall be as a hiding place from the wind,
Right.
A covert.
a covert from tempest,
Uh-huh.
as rivers of water in a dry place.
Right. Yeah. So once the spirit, the Lord cleaves our tongue to our mouth. The water's no longer flowing in the streets, man. The truth is no longer out there. So it's going to be a dry place. But the Lord is going to be a nourishment to the elect, even though it's a dry place, man. Even though the words are not going out from in the streets anymore, right? Because now you have given the right type of sacrifice, right? You gave your body as a living sacrifice, and now you're able to reap on all those treasures that you stored up in heaven in that time. Keep going.
As the shadows of a great rock in weary land.
Right, yeah. See, that's that weary land it's about to be right now in Jacob's trouble. You got that?
Right.
Which one you get? I got
The
it.
Jacob's trouble.
Yeah, this is Jeremiah 30 and beginning at 6. It reads, "Ask ye now and see whether a man doeth travail with child."
Right. See, ask yourself with all this transitioners, transmissions, and they can do all the transmission work that they want to do on it.
With
And
the flipping
a man
differential.
can a man give forth a child, man? Right. Right.
Well, now they can. Esau's
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah. No,
It never happened.
No, they built it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Got it.
It's nasty and it's disgusting, but
No,
yeah.
they did. They transformed a so-called woman into a man, and then the woman who still got the woman parts got pregnant. So no, she was still a woman. No matter how much hair on her face she had, she was still a woman. It's not a man having a
Dude, man.
They put the shit in him, and
I ain't never seen that.
That's an abomination.
Yeah, well, okay, well.
Stop looking
Yeah.
over there. It's mine. I caught him. Anyway, continuing on. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins
Right.
as a woman in travail?
Yeah, well, that's supposed to not be so, right? Right?
No, it's not supposed to be, no.
Through their science, falsely so-called science, right? Because science means to know, and you should know better, right? If that's science, you know. But hey, keep going on.
And all faces are turned into paleness.
Yeah. See, hey, judgment, man. You're gonna be afraid in that day, man. All faces are gonna turn to paleness. You're gonna be afraid, man. The Lord is coming to judge this place, man.
Verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
Right. See, no day is ever gonna be like this day that's coming, man. Right? No day. You could add up the flood, Hiroshima, Nagasaki. You can add all the Vietnam War, the Civil War, add all those things, calamities all together, and it won't be that this day. Slavery, add up all that shit. It won't be what's coming right now. Right?
And there was a lot of brutal slavery.
Right.
You know what I mean? This
But, hey,
wasn't the only
but-
one.
Hey, but the Civil War that they had, the way they were knocking off each other, it was thousands of the Vietnam War. They were killing all sorts of people. World War I, World War II. They were knocking off all sorts of people. People were dying in the droves, man. But it's going to be far greater than that, man. Because those were just concentrated areas. Imagine it happening in every place, everywhere at once, all at the same time. That's what's going to happen, man. And greater, right? Because like you're not really affected off of what's happening in the Ukraine. They're bombing each other, or even in Gaza, they're bombing each other. That's over there. But what happens when it's no matter where you go, there's bombing, shooting, killing, murder. You know, and you get chaos everywhere you go. You try to run from there, and you run right into some more chaos. You run over there, and you run into more chaos. This is that day, man. A day like none other, right? Keep going.
It says, and it is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
Right, yeah, the elect, man, the elect is it's gonna be the time of Yaquab's trouble, right? Because the letter J is only 4,500 years old, created by a man named by Giorgio Trissino, right? And so Yahquab's trouble is coming, man. For you, Jake, you so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man, right? And you Israelite foreigners whose phenotype may look like another nation, but your bloodline goes back to Israel, right? Because your spirit is going to be a telltale sign of what your spirit is, and the Lord is coming for you, man. The Lord is sending forth that sword, man, for judgment.
If I can add to what the brother's saying as well, you know, Yahquab, and everybody knows whose name was changed to Yasharallah, it's actually Yasharallah's trouble. You know what I mean? It's Israel's trouble.
Well,
you know?
well, it's Yahquab because the 2/3 is the one that's going to get it.
Yeah.
And so
Israel.
Israel will be dealing, or Yasharallah will be dealing with the elect, right? Because they don't know the Hebrew, right? So we'll just call you Yahquab because you're still in that, you know, because what does the scripture say? A brother certainly supplant. That's these Jakes, man. They'll only supplant you, and they're not thinking about uplifting you. They're not. What does the scripture say? Talk about pulling the brother out of the fire. These Jakes ain't looking to pull the brother out of the fire, so that you're just Yahquab, man, right?
I got a couple
But,
of precepts from
Yeah,
what's up?
I know, but hold on. Let me get that. Psalms 3.
Well, let's get those presets real quick. You know what's up, bro?
Because I'm trying to give
This is
Yeah, I know.
y'all what's up? Hopeful elect. Just got a couple of precepts. Matthew 11:6, and it reads, "And blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me."
Right.
And we got also Amos 5:15.
Right, because you can't be offended at what's coming out of the word, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
all these troubles, you know, all these calamities, okay? The judgment that's coming, man. And who really is, who really are the Israelites, okay? And who the Lord, you know, is gonna come and deliver, man.
That's right.
As well as a rejection of most of y'all's lifestyle, man.
Right.
That's what you really hate. The scriptures rejects your lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your transmission issues, you know, the things that you think you should be able to consume without any kind of cost or anything.
Yeah,
The
right.
scriptures rejects all of that.
Yeah.
You know?
Right, because everybody's gonna pay. No one goes unpunished. That's ultimately, you know, I've done a couple of lessons like that. No one goes unpunished, because when you even go back to Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorant calls Jesus Christ, when he was Solomon, it said that he was going to get the scourges of men, and he did not. He died at an old age and died and never got the scourges of men. So when he came back as Yahweh Shai, as you understand, he got that scourges of men at that time, man. So no, even the son of the power, who's on the right hand of the power, didn't go unpunished, man.
It
How much
pleased
more
the
you,
Lord
man?
to bruise
Man,
him.
how much, yeah, they pleased the Lord to bruise him, so how much more you?
Hey,
You're nobody, man.
Consider
So it's
Moses.
gonna, hey, the Lord is gonna be pleased to bruise your ass, man. Understand that. That's the power of the Most High. He's gonna be pleased to bruise your ass too, man. So
Consider
you,
Moses.
man.
He told
Yeah,
Moses,
so-
hey, don't ask me anymore. You can't go. You can't
Right.
cross over.
Right.
You know?
So go ahead.
This is Amos 5:15. Hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the
Right.
gate. It
Right.
may be that Yahweh, power of hosts, will be gracious
Yeah, see, all you
unto the
people,
remnant.
all you people will say you're good people, but the scripture says hate the evil and love the good. But you'll let a man walk up and down the street with a dress on and not say nothing.
Call
right.
no man good but
Right.
one.
You eat pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, and call yourself a good person, man. Right? This is asinine, man. Right? You go over there and have sex with somebody else's wife, or your wife will have sex with somebody else's husband, and you call yourself good, man. The Lord said, hate the evil and love the good, man. Right? This is the way, walk ye in it, man. The good way, man. We're telling you, so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, that you're the Israelites, man. This is the way. Right? This is the good way, man. Right? Go ahead.
Man, hey, yeah, this is right along with what you were saying. Again, from Yahweh Shah, hopeful elect, Proverbs 8:13. The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and the evil way, and the forward mouth do I hate.
The evil eye and the forward, what?
forward mouth.
And a forward mouth. Do I hate, man?
Talking out your ass.
Right? Talking out the side of your motherfucking neck, saying you ain't gonna fall, right?
Done. Let me get this last one from him and then
That's
we
right.
can move forward.
Go
This
ahead.
is Isaiah 35:6. Then shall the lame man leap as in heart, and the tongue of the dumb sing, for in the wilderness shall water break out and streams in the desert.
Right, which that's happening right now.
Right.
Right? Out there, I forgot what country it is, but the brother was showing it on one of his channels. I seen it a while back, but it's out in the middle of somewhere in the desert, and water's just gushing out from the middle of the earth. That's happening right now.
Right. And that's also speaking about the
Spirit.
true,
Right, the spirit too.
Yeah,
This
the spirit.
water.
Right. But
In
that's
this dry land.
yeah. They're talking about the spirit.
Right.
Yeah.
Spiritually and physically. It's
Spiritually
Yeah.
and physically is happening, man.
Lord making moves.
Yeah, the Lord make moves.
I'm back to that Psalm 83.
Okay, you was at 3?
No, yeah, I finished it. I'm going to go to verse 4 now.
Okay,
I got
okay.
Want to read 3 again?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, go to 3.
Okay.
3 and then right at 4.
Huh.
Then that's you. Psalms 2 and 3.
Okay, Psalms 83 and verse 3 says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation.
Yeah, you don't want us to be a nation, man. They wanted us to not know that we're the Israelites, man. Right? That's why they call you so-called. That's why if you think about it as so-called black, you never heard of anybody. How many times have they ever, from the time you were young, like I'm 40 now. I'm 40 some odd years old. Right? From the time I was young to now, I've never heard them change the name of the Chinese. Right? I've never heard them change anybody else's name. But the time I was young to now, we went from Negroes to coloreds to Afro-American, and then African American.
Color.
Yeah. So all these different things. So this is within my short lifespan, right? So what are they hiding? So this says this is your hidden ones, right? What?
It says, they have said, come let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
Yes, so you wanted the name of Israel to be no more in remembrance, right? And of course to a small degree you have, according to the minds of our people, because they're in they're in the congregation of the dead, man. So in their mind, they didn't understand who they were. But through the spirit, the things that we have done, the inventions that we created, everything that you have that was invented by us. Every sport that you ever have, we the one who excel in the sports. So in that in itself is a telltale sign that we are those people. But without having the knowledge, the wisdom, and the understanding, you didn't know. But now that the understanding, kind of like what the brothers are talking about, that river is also what the truth is flowing through the earth, right? Spiritually and physically now, right?
You know what's unique about it? We've been hidden in plain sight, and they've been hiding in plain sight.
Right.
Like, how does that work?
Look at that. Psalms 2 and 3.
Psalm chapter 2, verse 3. Let us break their vows.
Asunder. Bands asunder. Bands, not bowels, bro. Let them break the bands asunder. You know, bowels, that's breaking. We got it.
It's like if I say that. Psalm chapter 2, verse 3. Let us break their
Bands.
hands asunder and cast away the cords from us.
Yeah, because that's basically talking about us being a brotherhood. We had a brotherhood, so they broke us up through the what you call it, the Willie Lynch letter. He said separate the dark skin from the light skin and make them fight each other. So that's part of breaking the bands. Now that brotherhood is already starting to be broken. Then make the old battle against the young, and then do this perpetually through hundreds and hundreds of years. And now systematically, and there'll come a time where, can you get that when it says when the chains come off? Was it Deuteronomy 28, I think it's 47, I believe. Get that real quick. Yeah.
So 28 and 40.
47, I believe. If it's not 46, then it's 50. Or it's like 40 something. Yeah, 47, I think it is. 28, 47, I believe.
This is Deuteronomy 28 and 47. Because thou servest not the Lord with joyfulness and abundance. That's 47.
Right, there, that's it. 48.
Done. Deuteronomy 28 and 48, it reads, Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies,
Right.
which Yahweh, by Shem Yahushai, shall send against thee.
Right, see, that's what ultimately what happened, man. We end up having to go under subjection and slavery and to serve our enemies, right? We have to be subjected to them, right? Right? Put into hardcore bondage, slavery, right?
In hunger
Right?
and in thirst.
Yeah, hunger and thirst, man, wherever you need it, which your basic essentials, right? Because that trust me, as a man, that's like a messed up position to be in, that you got to look to another man for your basic essentials, man. Right? That's not good, man. You don't feel good.
Hey, in nakedness, man.
Right? Yeah, yes. Put you all the way down, man.
You're gonna be
In
walking
nakedness,
around butt
right?
naked unless you lean on this devil for your
Right, right.
fucking clothing.
Right.
And in the want of all things.
Right. See, no matter whatever you want, and see, what happens is that happens so much that you don't even got to put chains on them no more.
Broke
They
Jake.
broke Jake, man. You systematically did it through hundreds and hundreds of years, 200, 300, 400 years. Everybody tell you about 400 years of oppression, and it's still going, right? Keep going.
And in want of all things.
Uh-huh.
And he shall put a yoke
There it
of
is.
iron
There it
upon thy neck.
Yeah, he had put a yoke of iron upon our neck, right? That's what this where the part. This the good part right here. This point I'm talking about, because they put the chains on us, right? Yoke of iron upon our neck. And when you look that up, Google it, you're gonna see Jake's, which Apostle Hart did one, and they're not really showing it the way they used to show it. They show all the ones, the one that hangs they get hung in the bushes, so you couldn't go nowhere. The one that you wear it, and they got these little big old hooks that come out. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, they ain't showing that one no more.
No,
They
you can still find it. Yeah.
Yeah, but keep going.
Until he have destroyed thee.
Right? Till he did what? Destroyed you. Now, once you're destroyed, now he don't need to have the chains. Right? He don't need to have the chains. You can just go on and on. They then broke the bands. Go ahead.
Psalm chapter 2, verse 4. He that sitteth in the heavens.
No, go back to that part. They broke the band.
Well, if I may add real quick, they put chains upon our people, but this is really speaking about the chains that are upon them. Okay, the chains that are upon these devils, because they ultimately know that their rulership is going to fall, man. And they're trying to, like you said, go back to keep the birthright, okay? And they don't want to be caught up, under the hands, okay, of the Israelites, man.
Psalm chapter 2, verse 3. Let us break their bands asunder and cast away their cords from us.
Yeah, because what? They don't want to basically keep you in chains, keep you in slavery, man. Right? They want to keep you under subjection underneath them. Right?
Verse 4. He that sitteth in the heavens shall laugh.
Right? He that sitteth in the heavens gonna laugh. Hey, so ultimately, look, they're gonna lose, man. The self-proclaimed so-called white man is still gonna lose, man.
He's
So
gonna
that's
go
what-
into subjugation.
Yeah, he's gonna go into subjugation no matter what he's trying to put off, man. Right?
Those very bands that he's running from, he's going to find himself being put in those very same bands. He's not going to get away. As soon as the transformation takes place, we come back up out of that chariot, and we're gonna put
Yeah, we're gonna put chains on him.
We're gonna put chains on it, fetters of iron.
Feathers of iron.
You know what I mean? You're gonna get all of that.
Let me get the Isaiah. Let me get Isaiah 47.
Psalm chapter 2 and verse 4. he that sitteth in the heavens
Right.
shall laugh.
Right, the Most High, Yahweh is gonna laugh at them, right? So though they put you in a subjection, put you in a thing what didn't want you to know, they put you through systematic slavery until when the chains are off of you, they don't have to do it no more. So now you got the regular Joe Schmo who think he's part of America, right? The so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man. They're still calling themselves they're American. We have one willing to go vote and all these other different things, man.
Right. And they think that they're not going to get chains put upon them. That's why the Lord said, no, I'm laughing at you.
Right.
The Lord Yahweh Shem Yahushua shall have them in derision.
Right. With Esau's going to be in derision, man.
Yep.
Right? Self-proclaimed so-called white man will be in derision. Right? That's something.
Huh?
I'm in Isaiah
47 and 8.
47 and 8.
This is Isaiah 47 and verse 8.
Psalms 10.
Stop before.
We give you Psalms 10 and 6.
It says, therefore hear now this, those that are given unto pleasure,
Right.
that dwellest carelessly, that saith in thine heart,
Yeah.
I am, and none else beside me.
Yeah. See, ultimately, that's what it is, man. Because they're dwelling carelessly, man, and saying that they are, and there's nobody else beside them. So there's no one else beside the so-called white man, right?
It says, I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I know the loss of children.
Yeah. So ultimately, he's saying, look, I'm not gonna fall. I'm not gonna fail. I ain't gonna know the loss of children, right? I'm gonna this kingdom of Babylon the Great is gonna go on forever, man. Or if they feel like somehow they're gonna blow this place up, and then somehow still emerge and come out in the new world and still live and still be on top, right? Somehow they got that mentality right now, right? Because they got their $1 million, $billion bunkers. All you gotta do is go on to YouTube and type in $1 million or $1 billion bunkers, so that they have those things prepared for some reason, right? So it's not just accidental that they're doing. They're spending so much money on bunkers, right? But
No. It says, verse 9, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment.
right, see, yeah, and that's the time of World War III, Guy Quab's trouble, all sorts of calamities that are happening all over the world. Hey, and those missiles, the ICBM missiles, are going to be shot strategically in all different places around the earth. But mainly, the Lord says, send all the arrows to here, right? Make sure no arrow, make sure no arrow misses.
And that's the prophecy that's going to make this particular statement manifest itself. It says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day.
Right.
The loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection. For the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abomination of thine enchantments.
Yeah, the multitude of your sorceries and the great of your enchantments, man. All these different fake news that you put out, all these different things that you put out into the atmosphere, the chemtrails, all these different things that whatever you do, try to decalcify the pineal gland and all these different things, the fluoride, all these different things that you do, right? The pollution, the GMO food, all the different things that you do, man, it's not gonna work.
Man, I could keep going with this one. How far you want me to go with it?
Oh, that was it.
10, 11, 12. Man, that's it?
You said 6, right? Can I start at 4?
Yeah.
This is Psalms 10 and 4. It says, the wicked, through the pride of his countenance,
Right.
will not seek after the Most High.
Right.
The Most High is not in all his thoughts.
Right, his confidence, right, dealing with his military. He got all this different AI and military, so his confidence is said, hey, look, what it says, they're more stout than their fellows, right? So they're all stout. right? So therefore, their conscience is saying, look, we ain't gonna fall, we ain't gonna fail. Go ahead and bring on Yahweh Shai. We're ready to fight them. This is ultimately what they're saying, right?
The look, you know what I'm saying? You know, they're looking like they're not.
Come on, bring it on, bring it on.
It says, his ways are always grievous, thy judgments are far above out of
Right.
the sight.
Right? And what have you been through the ghettos, the barrios, and the reservations? You always been grieved, man. Right? His ways are always grievous, man. Even though you so-called, what did it say? Pimping ain't easy, but it's damn sure fun. Right? Type of things like that. You've been grieved. Those are things in that lifestyle or gang banging, drug dealing. It's not an easy thing, but it's fun, right?
Right.
It ain't an easy thing. So you're being what is it called? You're being oppressed, and then you're starting to love your oppression, right?
Say you putting pictures on your cell wall.
Right.
You know, making your jail comfortable.
Right. Yeah. Kind of in a sense, yeah, kind of like that, yeah.
Yeah,
Just making yourself into the state where you're just making it like you're good in this society, right? You're oppressed,
Right, you know, that judgments are far above out of his sight. He don't think
Yeah.
he's gonna get judged, man.
right? Yeah.
He got it wrong though. It says
He don't think he gonna get judged, and then that thought process falls on our people, man. Right? You so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, man. You think you won't be judged, man?
right.
Right?
Going back to the brother who's read, he said that thy sitteth thyself as a what?
As a lady.
A lady that I forget.
Yeah,
that
she-
thou shalt live forever. Okay. That's okay. That you should live forever, but they got it wrong. But that's the same mindset that most Americans have, you know?
Yeah.
The same mindset as these damn devils.
Right.
It says, as far as out of his outside, it says, as for his enemies, as for all his enemies, he puffeth at them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying.
What
Yeah.
you gonna do?
What you gonna do? Yeah. So this,
Yeah. He has said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity.
yeah. That's the same thing, man.
Yeah.
He's still saying the same thing. That's this devil, man. Right?
Yeah, I think you're going. It says his mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
So, and that's ultimately what's happening, man.
That
Right?
goes-
They're gonna be. But
I was just gonna say that goes back to came up as a lamb but spoke as a dragon.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going.
You
Yeah.
know?
Going into
Yeah.
these draconian laws.
Yeah.
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 Huh?
Yeah,
You
it
want me to
came
keep
up as a
going,
lamb.
brother?
It also goes into he transformed himself into an angel of light.
Yeah.
Right.
You want me to keep going on here, brother?
Right, go ahead.
He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages. In the secret places does he murder the innocent.
Right,
His
yeah.
eyes are privily
Right.
set against the poor.
See, we were just speaking about that. So I was talking about how they were speaking about all these Jakes being shot. They were just talking about recently. I was listening to one thing on YouTube. Some so-called black ladies was speaking about how a guy got shot in the neck by the police, and he didn't have no gun on him or nothing. And they're talking about letting them go. And they got the Breonna Taylor situation going on, and they basically declared the dude not guilty on a lot of other charges, but they're trying to charge him on, I guess they said something about her civil rights,
Yeah. He
not
riled
murder,
up-
but not for murder, not for this, but it's supposed to be for civil rights. But then they just signed that fucking bill, or they signed that thing and given over everything to the UN, so you don't have any rights. So they're gonna be acquitted. So them being acquitted is going to what? It's going to incite, well, at least what they're hoping for. I believe they're hoping for, right? Speaking as a man, I believe they're hoping for something that'll spark off Yaquab's trouble, man. Right?
I got
Right.
to preach that, brother. This is Revelation 18, going right into it. Revelation 18 verse 4 says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
Right,
Right
so
there and
that's,
there.
that's what we're doing, man.
Both
Through
himself, the
through the
one,
scriptures, first and foremost, but Lord willing, you hear that voice that says, come up out of her, which going into with the chariots, right?
Yeah.
Right,
Right.
Lord willing. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Come up hither. It says, that ye be not partakers of her sins,
Right.
and that ye receive not of her plagues.
Right, 'cause that's what we're hitting in that secret place of the Most High, that we now be partakers of her sins, man. Right?
Right. It says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities.
Right. The judgment, the time of Esau's judgment is reaching to heaven, man.
Mhm.
Right?
It says, reward her even as she rewarded you,
Revelation
and double
18.
unto her double
Right.
according to her works.
Oh, he already in there. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it right there. Yeah, come, never mind.
It says, in the
Right.
cup which she had filled, fill to her double.
Right, yeah, and double it, man.
Right.
Right.
Right. It's a little bit more. It says, how much she had glorified herself and lived deliciously.
Yeah, man, and yeah. What? That's how America got rich off of you being in slavery, man. Right?
Right.
You so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian being the number one consumer in America, man. Right?
Right. It says, so much torment and sorrow give her.
Yeah. So look, now the thing is it's gonna have to turn to be on the other foot, man. Hey, what's good is for the goose is good for the gander, right? Like they say, man. You're gonna have to reap what you sowed, right? You put us in subject us into slavery, put chains upon our neck. Hey, the same thing has to happen to you, man.
Double.
Yeah.
Double on top of that, right?
It says, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow.
Right, yeah,
Right.
same thing, yeah.
Right.
Going into that, you think that you're gonna go on forever, man? That Esau's kingdom, right? You're gonna come into you use your AI, you're gonna use all your so-called laser weaponry, and somehow you're gonna fight the Lord and keep your spot on earth. But the Lord said you're not gonna leave nor son nor nephew, man.
Right. And the thing is that, oh, go ahead, brother, you got it.
No, I was just gonna say, and the only reason that you have all of that is so you can put on a good show.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all of that fight that you're gonna do is only just a good show.
Right. And 2/3 of our people have that same mentality, man.
Job
I am a
18.
queen and shall live forever.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Job 18.
This brother got a quick precept.
Psalms chapter 49 and verse 11. Their word, thoughts is that their house shall continue forever.
The houses.
Their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names.
Done. Yeah. So ultimately, what they're saying? What? Let me put my name. Let's put Washington Street,
Yeah.
Jefferson Avenue. Let's put, because ultimately in the ancient world, that's what you would do. But they said when they built the temple, they put the name of Yahweh on the temple, right? So that's ultimately what you're supposed to do. So that's what they're saying. They're saying, look, this is our stuff. We're gonna put our name. We're gonna call this America after America Vespucci, right? So you know what I'm saying?
Africa after what?
Leo is Scythius
Africanus.
right?
Hey, and wait for it, Asia after Asiaticus.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This man has been labeling shit his
Right.
personal shit for a long.
Right.
Hey, and what does the scripture say? You ain't supposed to move the markers
Landmarks,
of
yeah.
the landmarks of your neighbor. And this
Right.
man has completely torn up the marker, thrown it away, called himself those people. Like wherever he goes and conquers, he then becomes those people.
Right. And
You know?
I got one more verse, brother. Revelation 18 and verse 8. It says, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning
Right.
and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. For strong is the Lord power who judgeth her.
Right, yeah, strong as a Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to judge this place through his son, who the world even calls Jesus Christ. You're going to judge the world through his son, right? Whether you accept it, believe it or not, you're going to judge the world through his son. And you are going to be put into those chains, man.
This is that
Right.
1 hour judgment right there, bro. Yeah, I got it. I'm holding it. Job 19 and 18.
18
and 19.
Yeah, you're right, but if you read on, it says, for 1 hour shall her judgment come. Yeah. You want me to go on? Okay. Verse 9, it says, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication.
Right, all these different,
Right.
you got Moab, like I tell you that in the Apocrypha, how
Woe unto Asia?
Yeah, woe unto Asia, yeah.
Yeah.
Right. You got
Keep going here? Okay. It says, who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her, because he gotten rich on by this damn place. It says, shall bewail her and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning.
Right, yeah. So once the ICBM missiles hit, man, they're going to see the smoke, right? All that, you know, the lake of fire, basically, that's going to happen on this place, man. The manifest destiny, right? From sea to shining sea, your true manifest destiny, right? According to the Most High, right? That's going to bring in the kingdom, right? Bring in, usher in the rulership of Yahweh Shai and King David, man. Right.
And I believe the Apostle Tahar was just saying that, you know, on the West Coast when that's burning, that they're going to be able to feel the heat, you know, just right there, because Japan or China, they're not too far away on that side, man.
Oh, yeah.
They're actually going to feel the heat, man. Damn. It says, standing afar off, for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for 1 hour is thy judgment come.
Yeah. So for 1 hour, what?
I don't know what 1 million Kelvin is, but there's no way that the whole planet ain't gonna feel that level of heat, man.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Them things create a heat, they say that's comparable to the sun.
Right, yeah.
You're gonna be
You're
sweating.
feel it, yeah.
The whole planet
You're
is
gonna feel
going
it.
bad.
Yeah.
You do not want to be on this earth when that happens, man. That's the reason why, you know, it's gonna need to be in them chariots, man.
Right.
Hide thyself as it were for a little while,
Right.
because
The chambers.
you're not going to anywhere you're at on this earth, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit.
What you want, brother?
Yeah,
We got one over.
Well, you know the brother's been,
Still going?
they're from Thessalonians on down to Job.
Oh, okay.
This is Job 18 and 19. And I'll start at 8:17.
Shalom, brother Rayal.
His
Shalom.
remembrance shall perish from the earth.
Right. See, and ultimately, that's what's coming for you. Esau, man, your remembrance is gonna perish from the earth, though.
Hey, this is a good one too. Well, you said the streets is named after him?
Yeah.
And he shall have no name in the street.
Right. Yeah. So you ain't gonna be able to name it Van Buren right here. You know what I mean? You gonna be able to name it Jefferson and Washington on the streets, Adams on the streets.
Hey, you know how
right
back
here.
in the day they take the chisel and chisel your name off this?
Yeah.
Hey, your name already come down off of everything.
Right.
It says, he shall be driven from light into darkness.
Right. Yeah. See. Going into what? You were the Illuminati, man. You're going to go driven from the light, your rulership, into being the very bottom. You're going back to being a bower, man. You're about to be back to being a peasant, man. Right?
And chased out of the world.
Yeah, and chased out of the world. Obadiah 1 and 18, right? Real soon after your 1,000 years of servitude towards your younger brother, as the scriptures have said. The elder shall serve the younger. Right?
I wonder if Christians, is this the same world that, you know, God so loved?
Right.
You know, that he going to chase your ass out of it. Hey, he shall neither have son nor nephew
Right, see?
among his people.
Oh, can you get that? Malachi is a 4:1. Or Micah 4:1. Yeah, Micah 4:1.
Suborna.
Yeah. Because that also goes into talking about the trees, but it's also going into your it goes into you not having descendants.
This is Malachi 4 verse 1. Okay, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
It's a day with them ICBM missiles are going to hit America, man, turn us into the lake of fire, and it's going to burn as an oven, like the brother was saying. I did watch that video too with the Apostle Harvey saying that people in China will be able to feel the heat, man, on that side. Yeah. So hey, that's a very, you know, speaking as a man, but that's a very probability, right? Because of how hot it's going to burn, and then you got the all these different volcanoes and other things. All this other stuff that Esau done put on the ground, man.
Yeah, because if you think it's an oven just in a regular house, you're standing, you know, a little bit away, you can feel that heat, man.
Right. Remember when we were younger, when your mom didn't have no money, she would turn on the stove to heat up the whole house. Right.
I learned from her. Yeah, that should get the house cozy too.
Right, right.
Hey, and you remember Israel's gonna be burning too.
Yeah, of course.
You know?
Yeah.
It says, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
Yeah, God, it's gonna burn like an oven, man. It's gonna be very hot, man. Nice and toasty,
And
man.
you gotta remember when he wrote this, the ovens back then, you would just put it in for 2 seconds,
Take it
and
out.
they would take it out, man.
Yeah,
That's how
buddy.
hot it was. Way hotter than these ovens today. And it says, and all the proud, and all that do wickedly
Right,
shall
yeah.
be stubble.
And we were just talking about the pride of you people who think that this place is gonna continue forever. Esau and you simple-minded, bird-brained Jakes, man. You Israelites, man. You so-called Black, Hispanic, Canadian Indians. You think this place is gonna go forever, man. So you're proud. So the proud is gonna become stubble in this place, man. Right?
It says, and the day that cometh shall burn them up.
And the day that comes is gonna burn you up. The ICBM missiles turning you into the lake of fire, right?
Right. It says, saith the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahshua of hosts, that
Wait.
it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
Hey, see, you're going into your lineage, Esau. You're not gonna have root nor branch. You're not gonna be able to sow another seed. You're not gonna be able to have children and build this place up. Never, no, fill this the face of the world with cities anymore.
You got it right there,
Oh,
bro.
come, yeah, there you go.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children.
Yeah. See, we're gonna prepare slaughter for your children, man. Right? Because can you get that one? So if you increase your children, you're for the sword. Right?
I'm ready back again.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 21.
Yeah.
Prepare slaughter for his children.
So ultimately, this is what's happening. Jacob's trouble is Esau's trouble, technically, right? The Lord is going to use you. You're the sword of the Lord. You're the rod of the Lord. You're the Assyrian, the rod of the Lord's anger. He's going to allow you to come down, but he's going to allow you to run into your judgment, man. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine that? Let's go get them. And you're going to run right into your judgment, man. The Lord said you're going to set up snares or nets that you're going to fall into. You done dug pits that you should fall into, man. So you're gonna come down on Jake. Hey, you're gonna grab a couple of the elect men. You're gonna behead them, and then those men are gonna be standing before the Lord, saying Shalach Rayim to this place, man, and telling the Lord everything you've done, man. Right? And it's gonna speed up the judgment, right? The Lord said that it's like a woman in travail. Since a judgment is not speedily executed, the Lord said that these judgments are going to come. Are not going to slack a moment, man. These judgments are not going to slack a moment, man. Right? Salakia for that, but yeah, I'm trying to get it.
Started at 11.
But yeah,
Right. I got one from Yahweh Saab, just to add to that
Add a
earth.
couple.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring this one out. This is Yahweh Saab, hopeful elect 777, Isaiah 24:6. It says, therefore have to curse devour the earth.
right, yeah.
And
Curse.
they that dwell therein.
Esau, Edom, man, you're the
Yeah.
curse, man. You're the curse. You don't got the leprosy, with clean leprosy, but it's still leprosy. Either way it go, it's not. It's not what's righteous. It's not what you're supposed to look like.
It's
The
not
Lord-
Vitiligo.
Right.
It's a
And,
lot.
and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore, the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
What was that? Go ahead, one more time.
Isaiah 24:6. It says, therefore, have to curse, devour the earth, which is going
Yeah,
to
yeah,
include
yeah.
that Esau is
Yeah, the
cursed.
pollution, because the Lord said those what destroy him that what polluted the earth, man,
Right,
polluted
right.
the world. So what you have polluted the world in more than one way, right?
Right.
You have shed the blood of the children of Israel, man,
Right.
perpetually by the sword, and that spills the blood. That blood is pollution upon this land, and now you have to be judged. But not
Right.
just that, you got regular all these trash, these fucking landfills, the pollution that you put in the air. Right.
The Texas-sized islands of plastic
trash,
in the water.
plastic in the water,
And
yeah.
it's more than one, they say.
Wow.
It's multiple
Yeah.
islands the size of Texas
Right. Yeah.
floating around in plastic.
Yeah, and curse could also be the missiles that are coming.
Yeah, the missiles
and,
are
and
coming,
the
yeah.
chariots. This is the curse that goes forth
Through
through the whole earth, man.
I was just gonna get to that. Yep.
Salaki, brother.
But that's
I'm
all
excited.
good. No, it's all good. I was just getting to that because I was gonna say because that explains why the Lord said, Ezekiel was like, did the earth Did the earth do something to you? Did the rivers do something?
angry
Habakkuk,
with the water?
I mean, Habakkuk, did the waters, Habakkuk.
rivers, yeah.
The
Were you
rivers do
angry
something.
with
Are you
the-
angry
yeah.
with the water?
Yeah.
Because all this pollution is going to be in the water. So now you gotta extinguish that up. You gotta things so that plastic is gone, man.
Yeah, and
So
that's
it makes all the
level
sense in the
of
world.
heat that it's gonna take,
The level of heat
yeah.
is going to allow it to melt away and clean it all up, man.
Because that stuff
So it
can't
makes
be
sense,
destroyed.
man. Yeah.
It's what do they call it? They call it something because it can't. You can't. It never goes away.
Yeah,
Oh,
forget.
forever
chemicals.
Right.
That plastic
Yeah,
is
I remember
man. It has to be consumed with 1,000,000 Kelvin heat.
Yeah, because the regular heat just leaves it where
Yeah.
it just pollutes it.
Just a ball of
like black smoke, melted, but
it
it's all
won't-
nasty.
It
But
won't
if
go nowhere.
But a
Yeah.
super hot,
Yeah.
it just
Disintegrate.
disintegrate. Yeah,
Hey.
Man,
And the
it
earth
makes sense.
needs that, man.
It needs
the
that.
earth needs
It needs it.
Well,
It
well,
needs it.
Man.
Right,
Hey,
Con.
just one more.
No, go ahead,
remember
brother.
when they shut down for the thing and
Yeah,
everything? You remember how just that moment, that what a month, a couple weeks, and the earth had already begun to just,
Shift, kinda
you could
shift
see
back,
the
yeah,
clear
clear,
air
yeah.
and different things. You know what I mean? Imagine when some Mosai power punches you, man.
God,
It was a-
God smacked them, right?
Yeah.
God smacked them. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
God smacked. Yeah.
Man.
Right. Again,
Hey, shall you be not utterly beaten into
To
powder?
powder, right? Yeah.
yeah. Isaiah 24:6 again. It says, "Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left." And as you guys were saying, as you read down, it says the earth is clean dissolved
Clean dissolved,
because
right?
these fires are what
Yeah, cleansing.
Yeah.
cleansing agent.
Right.
Right.
Should just went to it.
You want me-
Yeah, should just went to it.
Where,
Isaiah 24.
Okay, because I'm holding Job.
Well, let me get
I
this
get
from
it.
the brother Rayab real quick,
Okay,
and
and
then
I- yeah,
grab
I
that
get-
real quick
yeah, I got-
for
I
the
get
brother. This strive for the masteries again, Shalom, brother.
Okay, where's that one?
Ecclesiastes
Job
8 and 11.
Job
It says,
18,
because
that was it,
sentence
right?
Yeah,
against
should
an
be
evil
that.
work is not executed speedily.
Yeah, come on.
Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil,
man. And that's ultimately what it is, man. You're fully set to do evil, man. You're fully contemplating in your mind. Because what they say sin comes from? It comes from the thought process first.
Right.
That's what the Lord told Cain. He said, he told him, he said, how you say it? He said, son, can you get that? Can you tell Cain? Was it 3? Was it 2? Was it 2?
45.
Was it Genesis 2 or 3? I think it's 4. 4? Okay, 4. It might be 3. I thought it was, okay. Might be 4. I thought it was 3.
What was that Isaiah we were looking for?
24.
24.
Oh, Salak,
You can read, you start at 6, but like that's where you was at.
Yeah, but basically he was telling Cain, sin lieth at the door. That's what it is. He said, sin lieth at the door, which basically was talking about his mind, right? He was angry. He said, son, why be it that's angry? He said, if you're angry, sin is going to lie at the door. See, and that's ultimately what this is. Esau, it mine.
I got it, bro. I got it. This is
Right.
Genesis chapter 4
Yeah,
and
yeah.
verse 6.
Yeah, 4 and 6.
I'll start off in verse 5. It says, but unto Cain and to his offering, it
Hold on, what is that? Say it again.
says, but unto Cain
Cain, yep.
and to his
Yeah.
offering he
Yeah,
had
yeah.
not respect.
That weapon, right? Because he's the one with the weapon.
Quayan.
Esau, Quayan, right? The weapon, Esau, right? That's your blessing, is the weapon, right? The sword, the gun is the self-proclaimed so-called white man's weapon.
Right. Right. And Cain was very wroth,
And
and
Cain-
his countenance fell.
Yeah, he was angry, and his countenance fell. He was mad. He was upset, right? Keep going.
And the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai said unto Cain, why art thou wroth?
Man, why you so mad?
Yeah.
Well, hey, that's where he's at right now, right?
He's mad.
He's
What's
the
mad.
matter, you?
What's the matter, you?
What's the matter,
you?
What's the matter, you?
And why is thy countenance fallen?
Right? Why you so jelly, man?
Why you got-
Why you so jelly, man?
Right.
You got that resting bitch face.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says, if thou doest well, shalt thou not
Right.
be accepted?
Wait, if you did good,
Yeah.
right? Which, according to the America in 1984, you declared the Bible as the book of America, right?
Right.
Right. So, but if you did good, you got the good book.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
What was that again?
But what did he do? He offered wicked sacrifices.
Prices, yeah.
Same way Esau's doing.
Right.
And it says,
What's it again?
if thou doest well, shall
Is that-
not thou be accepted?
Is thou doing well should not be accepted. So you had the Bible. You declared it as this thing saying that you're the Christians, you're people of God, you love God, and you're about goodness, but and you've been opposite of that.
Yeah.
Ultimately, right?
Yeah. It says, and if thou doest not well,
Right.
sin lieth at the door.
Yeah, if you do not well, you let your anger, which is really in your mind, he's dwelling on it, right? He's
Right.
thinking about it, and that's why even later on, when he becomes Esau, can you get that too? When he became Esau, he said, I'm going to kill my brother.
Right. Hold that and get that. Well,
Right.
that's Genesis chapter 27 and 40.
Yeah, because he was saying,
My father
yeah,
are
this
at
one
hand.
when my day of my father's
father is
death.
at hand, but
Yeah.
then I was
Slay
slain.
him, yeah. What?
Yeah.
You going on?
And unto thee shall be his desire, and thou shalt rule over him.
Right.
Let me start again. Verse 7, it says, if thou doest well, shalt thou not be accepted?
Right, then you'll be accepted by the Most High. You know what I mean? You're looking to be accepted. You're trying to keep your kingdom. Your whole thing is let's do all this BS, but all you had to do was do well. You didn't have to do all the backsliding, the backdoor, cutthroat, murdering people, drinking children's blood, sacrificing children, doing all sorts of stuff. You didn't have to do all those type of things, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, you didn't have to do these, outlandish things with
Yeah.
with young, with straplings.
Right. And if thou
Right.
doest not well, sin lieth at the door. And
Right.
unto thee shall be his desire,
Right.
and thou shalt rule over him.
Right, you'll rule over your ability, because that's why it says possess your spirit. Right,
Yeah,
control
possess
your spirit. Possess ye your spirit, man. You'll control it. You'll overpower it, and then you'll have the victory. Right, you gotta possess your soul, man. You can't let your anger get involved, and now you're thinking, and now you let your thought allow you to do something wicked.
Yeah, because sin begins in the mind.
Yeah, sin begins in the mind. Right.
Right. That's why. If I can get this real quick. That's why Romans 12, in verse 2 says what? It says, and be not conformed to this world,
Right.
but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Yeah, be not transformed to this world, but be renewed by the what? The renewing
Of
of
your
your
mind.
mind.
Right.
And that's ultimately even what the Most High was saying. So when you're saying the Lord don't tell you the end from the beginning, he right there, that was the same thing he was saying. Be
Right.
ye what?
Be ye transformed.
Be ye transformed. He said, look, son, you're mad. I don't know why you're mad, but be ye transformed
Right. By the renewing of your mind.
by the renewing of your mind, because sin is going to lie at your door.
Right.
Change your mindset. Don't be
Right.
angry, just do better.
Right.
That's it.
That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High.
Right. So, and he, instead of doing what's good and acceptable and the perfect will of the Most High, you did the opposite.
Yeah.
And now you're expecting for your kingdom to go on forever. Right?
Right. Let me just finish up for the brother. I know it all came from the brother. Ecclesiastes 8:12. It says, though a sinner do evil 100 times and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it
Right.
should be well with them that fear
Right.
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yoshai, which fear before him.
Right? Because you went from the time of Cristobal Colon, right? What you call Christopher Columbus, all the way to now, and it just seemed like nothing ain't ever happened. No type of judgment. Nothing's going on. But instead, you know what you are afraid? You're afraid of the men of the Lord being out here.
Right.
What proves it is Trump called us the prophets of doom.
Got it.
So yeah, we're prophesying your doom,
Right.
which is biblical, right? And the Lord said that He was going to put the word above His name, so He is going to perform that,
Gonna
man.
do it.
He's doing it. The Lord is doing a mighty work in the earth, man.
Right.
Right.
Ecclesiastes 8:13. It says, but it shall not be well with the wicked.
Yes.
Neither shall he prolong his days,
Yeah.
which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before Yahweh Ba'Shem Yoshai.
Yeah, it ain't going well with you, right? Now the whole world is coming up against Israel. Now the whole world is saying, hey, we don't give a damn about America. They saying they don't even want to visit America.
Right.
They talking about not even using the American dollar, right? This thing was a golden shining cup. in the Lord's hand. So now you got to get cast away, man. Right?
Hey, one more from the brother. Straight from the masters, brother Rayab. Romans 9:28 says, "For he will finish the work
Right.
and cut it short in
Right.
righteousness, because a short work will Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai make upon the earth."
Right, because the Lord said that what if he didn't shorten the time, no flesh will be saved, man. So the Lord's gonna finish this and go ahead and set it up so that His Son get the kingdom, man.
Right.
Because I mean, how much more? Because it goes like when it goes to Isaiah 1 when He says, how could you be stricken any? Can you be stricken anymore? Can you get judged anymore? Because if we judge you Israelites, the Lord said He's judging you Israelites. He kept judging you, but you got wicked and more wicked. How much? And you're already at the height of wickedness right now. So if the Lord just judged you one more time, how much more wicked would you be? Right?
Yeah, He's gonna make it
yeah,
short work.
Yeah,
1
yeah.
hour.
So now,
1 hour.
Yeah, 1 hour. Yeah. So yeah. Now He just got to go ahead and cut it short.
I got a quick precept for those prophets of doom.
Right. Go ahead.
This is 1 Samuel 16:4. And Samuel did that which Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua spake, and came to Bethlehem. And the elders of the town trembled at his coming,
Right.
and said,
Samuel. Yeah.
Comest thou peaceably?
Right, yeah. And
You know?
that's how you're supposed to be afraid when the prophets are out here. Which ultimately the elite are. Right? They act like they're not.
Oh, they know what time
They
it
know
is.
what time it is,
When
man.
they started seeing them all them years ago,
Right.
they knew what was coming.
Right? You ain't building billion-dollar bunkers for no reason. You're not letting Elon Musk go into outer space for no reason.
Trying to prepare the way for
So,
y'all.
yeah, prepare the way for you, yeah. And all that ain't happening for no reason at all, man.
Sure.
So that's why the Lord talk about measuring the time diligently within itself, man. Right? People ain't building billion-dollar bunkers to not for the ICBM missiles not to be shot on this place called America, Babylon the Great, man.
Right. The waster was created to destroy.
The waster was created to destroy, man. The Lord created the scientists, right? He wanted your German scientists to create it just so He could destroy them, man. Right? So you could destroy your empire, Esau. Right? So the self-proclaimed so-called white man will never build cities on the face of the earth ever again,
He's
man.
still holding that because he still got that one blessing my father.
Yeah,
You
come
talking about
on,
that?
yeah.
Genesis chapter 27 and verse 37.
Genesis.
He's in Genesis 27.
This is Genesis chapter 27 and verse 38. And
Uh-huh.
Esau said unto his father, Hast thou what one blessing, my father?
Right. Yeah. So that's ultimately what he's saying. Look, this is where he got the blessing from. Right? Keep going. Yeah, that's what we're crying. Because this is the same predicament he was in as Cain. He was all upset.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, oh man.
You know what I'm saying? He got his what do they call it? A panties in a bunch.
Butt hurt.
Right? He's all hurt. Mad. Right?
Bless me, even me also.
Right.
For my father, and Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
Right, he's crying. Even though he's been a demon his
Grown
goddamn
ass
self.
man.
He's been a demon his damn self because he sold his birthright. Then he tried to walk in and claim it. Wait a minute, man. You
Yeah. Claimed that he did it
Yeah.
twice, You know?
Yeah, trying to say, yeah, he did it twice. Oh, is he not rightly called Jacob? Because he
Yes, sir.
supplanted me. Yeah, he was supposed to. You an idiot.
And it was never yours in the first
It was never
place.
yours in the
Right.
first place. But it shows how much a demon you are, how evil you are. You sold it and then try to walk in and go, oh, well, Dad, I got your venison and I'm ready for the blessing. Well, you know you sold it, man.
Yeah.
And then everybody would turn around and you know that's only the Edomites would say Jacob was the one that was the one at fault, or
Yeah.
I don't know how they say it, but
And
they,
I've heard him say that Jesse Duplantis, he said it. I was watching him one
he
day.
said
stumbled
Jacob
across-
that trickster.
Yeah, oh, you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he had a whole ass attitude. You can tell he was mad too.
That trickster.
You know what I mean? Because they know who they are.
Yeah, I forgot how they be doing that. They be saying shit.
Oh, you seen that shit? I wanted to find that so I could put it on video so bad.
Right?
Like, look at this Edomite.
Yeah, no, I didn't see it, but I know that's how they, that's
That's
their
exactly
mindset.
what he said.
Yeah,
he was
that's
upset.
the trickster. Right? But
I got a quick couple, brother, from the you got that.
well, keep going.
Let me get this Because you said he rejected that. He rejected the birthright, right?
Right.
So let me get this real quick, brother. This is Hebrews 12 and verse 16. It says, "Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau,
Right.
for who one morsel of meat sold his birthright."
Right, for one morsel of meat, right, which is what was meant to be, which was meant to be good, right? Meat, good for you. You sold it,
Right.
right?
It says, "For ye know how that afterward, when he would have inherited the blessing,
Yeah,
he was rejected."
You're gonna inherit the blessing, but because you sold it, and not to mention, it wasn't yours in the first place.
Right.
But see, the Lord ain't even mentioning this in that part. He's not even mentioning that He already had set it up before the foundation of the world, that this is how it was gonna be. He's just explaining your error in your own blessing.
Right.
That you sold it,
Right.
and then try to walk in and accept it and try to obtain it.
Everything with everything.
It says,
Yeah.
for he found no place of repentance,
Yeah.
though he sought it carefully with
Yeah.
tears.
Yeah, and that's for your whole nation, right? That's why He's not gonna leave you nor root nor branch, nor son nor nephew, man.
Right, right. Well, I'm going to go, this is locked in. 2 Ezra 3 and 16, it says, "And unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau.
Mhm.
As for Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee, and put by Esau.
But why Esau?
And
man?
so Jacob became a great multitude."
And Jacob became what? The ruler, man. The ones who started off as that mustard seed and became the largest tree in the garden, man. We're the largest nation within the garden, man. We're the largest nation on the earth. But it's going to start through that elect, man. Right? We're going to reap through replenishing the earth as Shem, Ham, and Japheth did, but this time it's going to be in all righteousness. You're not going to have someone over there trying to look at their father in his nakedness. That ain't going to happen, right? We're going to have a complete righteous rulership, man. Right? And we're going to replenish the Israelites. The 2/3 are going to come back through the elect, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right. I got one more, brother. Okay. Romans 9 and verse 11. It says, "For the children being not yet born, neither having done any good or evil." Because you said
Right.
that it was explaining what he did, but that really didn't matter.
Yeah, it didn't really matter.
It
Yeah,
says,
he was just on that part.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was just
yeah,
explaining what he did.
right.
But now the Lord's explaining what He set up before the foundation of the world. He
Right.
set it up before they did anything good or anything evil.
Right.
Which is going to say. Go
Right.
ahead.
Having done anything good or evil.
Yeah, they never did anything good. They never did anything evil. So it's not a count of how good you are or how bad you are. It's what?
Because at the purpose of the Most High,
Well, it's the purpose of the Most High,
according to the election,
according to His decision, the way He chose. Election means to predestinate, to choose.
right,
Right?
might stand.
Right? So
not
that
a-
it stands that His choice stands above all, man.
Right.
Right? Because He is a sovereign power, man.
Right.
He do whatever He want to do. Right? And that's what He chose. He chose Jacob and put by Esau, man.
Right. So it's not of works, but of him that calleth.
Not of work, see? And it wasn't anything He did good or did anything evil.
Right.
Right? And that's why we say, we understand that the laws don't necessarily say, but it does keep you out of a lot of mess. Right?
Right.
Right? Because transgression, the sin is the transgression of the law. Right? So whoever committed sin transgressed the law, man. And so that's all we're saying. Right?
Right.
So you got to do something. Right? You can't just say you believe and stand there. Right? And
Right.
that's ultimately what the rest of this world is going. The mind of Esau. That's what
Right.
he's trying to give you.
Right.
He just want to just accept it. Just walk right into a blessing without having to do anything. Right?
It was said unto her, the elder shall serve the younger.
Yeah.
See,
And the elders shall serve what? Serve the younger, right? Going into slavery.
Right.
man.
You go back to Genesis, the 25th chapter, but Rebecca, she inquired from the Lord through a prophet, hey, that was what's going to happen. It was already set up in the spirit. You know what I'm saying? It was already set up in the spirit. So that's why Rebecca, what did she tell Jacob? She goes, just do what I say, obey my voice, my son. That's why, because he was all scared. What if the curse fall upon me? Rebecca said, no, let that curse be upon me, my son.
Right.
So that's why she put that fur skin on him.
Yeah, so you go get the blessing.
Get the blessing. It was already set up.
Right, it's already
Right?
set up.
It says, as it is written, Jacob have I loved.
Right, because he had to do it that way because you see what Esau did. He went in there and claimed it like he didn't sell it.
Right, right.
Like he didn't already give it away. Yeah, like nothing.
Yeah, he
so
could
he
have told
basically
his father that what had happened when he called him in there in the first
he
place.
should have
to
said
give him the
yeah,
blessing.
he should have said, "No, Dad, I already gave me. Go ahead and bless Jacob." And see, now it would have changed the whole outcome probably for you. The Most High would have had a different blessing for you. Instead of that, instead of being Obadiah 1:18, maybe you have something. Maybe you'd be like the other nations, serve your 1,000 years and then get your land. But this time you gotta get wiped out completely.
Yeah, but
So-
the Lord didn't set it up that way, though.
Right? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I mean, every
You know?
step of the
No, I'm
way.
just
Yeah,
saying it's still his
hypothetically, yeah.
decision. No,
Yeah.
but it's just showing he made the decision,
Yeah.
and now this is the reaction. This the problem reactions. That's
Problems,
what it's
action, reaction,
solution.
solution. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what you wanted, but the Most High has that too,
Yeah.
right? That's what you're doing. No, order out of chaos. You know what I'm saying?
Well, right,
Pressure
that's
from
what I'm saying.
above, pressure from beneath. The Most High has that too, man.
Right.
Right? Keep going.
It says that as is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
Yeah, there you
It
go.
says, what shall we say then?
What should we say then?
Is there unrighteousness with the Most High?
Is it unrighteous with the power? The
No.
Most High, Yahweh?
The Most High forbid.
Man, hey, the power forbid. Yahweh Shai forbid, man. He's good, he's righteous. Pressure from below. Hey, you're gonna make these decisions. Hey, and ultimately you're gonna pay for it, man.
Yes.
Nobody goes unpunished, man.
For he said to Moses, I will have mercy on whom I will have mercy,
Right.
and I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
I will have compassion on whom. Hey, and that's ultimately the Lord. That's the Lord's decision. That's being a sovereign power.
Right.
Being able to do what He want to do. I will have compassion on whom I will have compassion.
Right.
Right.
So then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth,
Right.
but of the Most High that showeth mercy.
Right, which tells you that's the opposite of what you Christians say you believe. You say when I found God, right? I decided to give myself over to cheesy rice, right? I decided to give myself over to JC. Well, that couldn't be possible. It has to be the decision of the Lord, man.
Yeah, ultimately, it was in the Lord's mind to set it up a certain way. That's the way he set it up.
Right.
Okay, Jacob to be the righteous and Esau to be the wicked.
Right, and if you're going to come into this thing of ours, the Lord has to be the one who choose for you to come in. Ultimately, man.
That brother's still back on Isaiah 14.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he still got 28. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry, brother.
This is Genesis chapter 27 and verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father?
Yeah, yeah. See, and that's ultimately like the same sentiment that he had as Cain. He's all upset, all butthurt, all mad. He's angry, but sin is lying at the door. But go ahead. That's not the one I wanted though. In this though, I wanted when he said that he was going to kill.
It's down. It's down.
Okay,
Yeah.
keep going then. Go ahead. Keep
Bless
going.
me, even me also.
Yeah, see, that's his whole thing. Bless me too. Hey, them niggas getting the blessing. Them niggas, them spicks, them goddamn tongue, they getting the blessing. I can't get a blessing. I'm better than them. I'm white.
Which is like Cain, like you said.
Right, yeah.
Even though he set up a wicked sacrifice, he still wanted to be
Be
blessed.
blessed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He wants to still walk right into his blessing. See? That's
Well,
crazy.
O my father, and Esau lifted up his voice and wept.
Yeah, he crying, bitching, right? Go ahead, keep going.
Verse 39. And Esau, I'm slacking. And Isaac, his father, answered and said unto him,
Right? This is Yahweh Shai. If you don't know, understand this Yahweh Shai and one of his reincarnations back in the time when he was Isaac. So he's giving them the blessing as Isaac. Right? Go ahead.
Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth.
Yeah, see, showing you're gonna get the fatness of the earth. See? So you got your blessing. So like I was saying, that the whole thing is they're trying to keep the blessing. They already basically received the blessing. You have the kingdom of heaven already. You're ruling over the earth.
Yeah.
Literally. Your whole thing is to keep, your whole thing is to hold on to it. Right? Now you gotta prepare war. You gotta get up, prepare. Hey,
And if I may add real quick,
the Lord said, prepare the men for war. So let the mighty. So the Lord said, let the weak be strong. So now you got to fight for your position,
Right.
right?
Right.
So the Lord is causing a controversy in the earth, man.
Like, if I may add real quick, you said, this is his heaven, meaning it's just a place of worship, his lofty position.
Right.
That's all it is.
Well, it goes into him being a could talk about the unrighteous steward, him being a steward. A steward, when you go into the word steward, it just means landlord, right? But he's ruling. He's the landlord over the world, though.
Right.
He's not just the landlord just in your building. Esau's the landlord of the whole earth right now, and that's what he's trying to do. He's trying to keep that landlord position, man. Right? Keep going.
And of the dew of heaven from above.
And the dew of heaven, that's all belong to him. I don't know if you know this. I remember a couple years back, they were saying there's two people, not couples, but two people, one in California and one in Texas. They were storing rainwater, and they said I don't know. All of a sudden, these agents came by and said that they noticed that their water use in their houses was down. And then I guess the lady and the man told them, yeah, because I've been collecting rainwater and I've been using it, for my, my body. I use it to for my coffee. I use it to take a bath. I use it to wash my hair. I'm not using the sink water. So they told them that they had to pour it out. And they said that, and they was like, why? That's water that belongs to God, or that belongs to everybody. And they said no. I guess the agents told her no. We own the air too. We own. Yeah. They told them you have to pour that out. We own the space. We own the air, which goes into when it talks about you being the prince of the air, right? Showing you their rulership. They're even the prince of the air. Like Pastor Harl was going to it about them being, to be a pilot, you have to speak English, right? So that's showing that you're the prince of the air. So you told these people they could collect rainwater.
Ship captain.
Right.
Yeah, all of
So-
them things.
Right.
Verse 40. And by thy sword thou shalt live.
Right. So you're gonna live by your sword. You can go around the world, which you have, and you've been doing, and you're still doing it, right? This is how you're gonna fulfill the Georgia Guidestones, which you destroyed the Georgia Guidestones now, but that does not mean that's not part of your agenda, right? Getting the population down to 500 million or whatever it was, 500 billion or 500 million or whatever it was. Yeah, so it's still your agenda. What?
And thou shalt serve thy brother.
Right.
And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from
Hold
off.
on, hold back.
And by thy sword thou shalt live.
Right. Your rulership, your power is by the gun, the weapon, the ultimate weapon that you end up destroying yourself with is the ICBM missiles. That's going to be the sword that's going to be an end to your kingdom. Go ahead.
And shalt serve thy brother.
Right, you're going to serve these what you call so-called Black, Hispanic, and Indian, which are really the Israelites, right? The ones that's in the ghettos, the barrios, and the reservations are going to be your lords. They're going to be your masters. They're going to be, they're going to rule over you with a rod of iron and put you in chains, man. Right? Keep going.
And it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion, thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
Yeah. So you're gonna yeah. So what was that during the time of well, a little bit before Cristobal Colon, but we'll just we use that as a time period. When you deal with the Renaissance era, basically. When you're going, that's when you ultimately broke the chains again off and came back and deceived the world, right?
Yeah, you did it a couple times.
Yeah, you did it a couple times, but we're just gonna say just to bring it up to speed to right now, from the Renaissance till now, you broken off those chains of when we ruled over you.
And that's that short time.
Yeah, that's them ruling that short
The
space.
Scriptures calls it a short time. So
Yeah, that's enough. You get that? That's that. One of them is
Revelation,
Revelation 20th chapter. Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. It's not yet. I believe it's 3, brother. Point.
Revelations 20 and 3. And it reads, and cast him into the bottomless pit
Right, see?
and shut him up.
Right, you're gonna be put down
He was
into
already
being your
dead.
bower, and your bower back to being a bower, back into your peasantry, right? You're gonna be back to where you belong, back in the chains.
This is the previous.
Right.
This is the one.
Yeah,
we're
this is
just talking about.
this is when
Right.
they came into the
This
caves.
is- yeah, pre-Renaissance.
Yeah.
Right. But that you went into chains like you were supposed to, right? Basically, right? But this is not
Yeah,
actual
to the
chains.
bottom
It's
of
chains.
the pit,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're in the chains of your mind. You know the stupor, right? You were
Yes.
grunting like a you're ignorant. You're grunting like a what to say like an ass, right?
Brain,
Right, yeah, you had the
brain
dust.
like a donkey.
Yeah. This is where you had the dust, the confusion, right? Right. That was your chains. Okay, come.
And shut him up, and set a seal upon him, that
Okay.
he should deceive the nations no
Oh,
more.
yeah. See, yeah. During that time, that you should deceive the nations no more. Going into the Caucasus Mountains, right? You was in Mount Seir, but this is when you went into the Caucasus is when the Lord shut you up, so you couldn't deceive the world. So He had to dumb you down, right?
Till the 1,000 years should be fulfilled.
You had to be the caveman that you were really meant to be, man. Where you're just grunting, you're making noise like an ass, like a donkey, right? Go ahead.
And after that, he must be loosed for a little season.
So after that, what you may be loose a little season.
This is your little season you're
Yeah,
in
this
right
is
now.
the time that you're in right now. Your little season that you were supposed to rule, but a short space. I believe that.
Jump to 7, brother.
Yeah.
Come on. Verse 7, Revelations 20 and 7. And when the 1,000 years were expired, Satan shall be loosed out of his prison,
Yeah.
and shall go out.
What was it again?
Revelations chapter 20 and 7.
What did you say?
And when the 1,000 years are expired, Satan
Uh-huh.
shall be loosed out of his
Yeah,
prison.
you're gonna be loosed out of your prison, right?
You know, and that ain't
That's
the
your
spiritual.
cave.
Yeah, that ain't
That's
the
your
spiritual demon.
that's the. Yeah, I think it should be.
Okay, keep going.
I think it should be.
And shall go out to deceive the nations which are in the four corners of the earth.
Right. Yeah. See, and so that's where you're at right now, where everybody's all deceived, there's darkness in the earth, man. Right.
Wee.
Yeah. Keep going.
Gog and Magog, or Gog of Magog, to gather them together to battle.
Right. See, coming in World War III. See, you have to rule that short space, and then ultimately, it's going to be now. You're coming to time of the World War III that's going to be taking you out of your rulership.
The number of whom is as the sand of the sea.
Yeah.
That's what we
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
to know. The point was, you know,
Right. Yeah, they're short
that
season, like it
loosed-
says.
loosed
like it
out
says.
for a short season.
Well, like it says in Malachi, was at 1 and 4, it says, they shall build caves,
But I will
throw
throw down.
down.
And they shall call them the border of wickedness,
Verse 41.
and the people, the Lord have indignation forever.
Genesis chapter 27 and verse 39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold,
No, you read that, but
already went to verse 40 and 40. Okay, sorry. Verse 40. And by thy sword thou shalt live, and thou shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
Yeah. See. Yeah. That's when it came back. Right? Came back, ruled, deceived the world, you know, and you're ruling, but then what? It's going to go into what? Fighting against Gog and Magog, which is Russia, right? World War III, right? The Lord put hooks in the jaws of Gog, of Magog, right? For World War III, right? To bring you to your destruction, right? Keep going.
41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherein his father blessed him.
Right?
And Esau said in his heart,
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's where we're trying to get to right here. Yep.
the days of mourning for my father are at hand.
The days of mourning for my father is at hand, right?
And then I will slay my brother Jacob.
Right. See, and ultimately that's what it is. It was all in his mind. He was thinking, okay, look, I want this blessing, and I didn't get it. So I'm a slam. When my father's dead, when he ain't looking, that's when I'm gonna kill him, right? But this is the same mindset that he had when he was Cain. The same mindset that he has now, right? So he's gonna come down with great wrath, knowing that he got but a short time, man.
You'll be mad too. Is the police department this way, sir? Police department.
The police department?
Yes, sir.
That's across the street.
What, here?
Across the way.
By the courthouse?
No,
I think that's back that way, isn't
it's
it?
on 7th. It's on
7th Street or 7th
Seventh
Avenue?
Avenue. I think it's
7th Avenue is back that way.
And then across the
Yeah, a few miles, at least, yeah, it's back that way. Thank you.
That's across the way. When you go that way,
I try to avoid that place at all costs, so I
when
have
you go like
no
that,
idea where
yeah.
it's at.
But it's on the right side when you turn this way.
Yeah.
When the police station.
Usually
right
when
there.
they take you there, you in the back of the van.
Right,
You
right.
can't see how they got there.
Verse 42. And these words of Esau, her oldest son, were told to Rebekah, and she sent and called Jacob, her younger son. and
Right,
said-
which is
Wait.
yeah, which is symbolic to the scriptures today, because the scriptures is known as a woman, right? So that was his mother warning him that Esau wanted to kill him. So that's symbolic to the scriptures. The scriptures is basically a woman, and she's telling us that Esau wants to kill us.
Again.
Again, right? So that's symbolic, you know. Go ahead, keep on.
And said unto him, Behold, thy brother Esau has touching thee,
All right.
doth
Wants to put his hands on
comfort in himself.
Right, so you want to kill it. You want to kill you just to comfort himself, because it's still. It ain't gonna get him the blessing, but hey, he's gonna feel better that you didn't get it.
you. Hey, that's where
If
everybody
I can't
makes
have
that,
it, nobody
you
can have it.
either.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right?
Proposing to kill thee.
Yeah, he's trying to kill us, man.
That's his purpose.
That's his purpose. That's what the Lord set him up. That's why we were fighting like that in the womb, right?
The brothers took out Isaiah 14, 21.
Okay, good. Yeah, I know it was something. Yeah, go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepares slaughter for his children,
Yeah.
for the iniquity of their fathers.
Right.
Okay. What was that? Go ahead.
Isaiah chapter 14, verse 21. Prepare slaughter for his children.
Right. Yeah. See, and that's ultimately what's happening. We're giving out we're sentencing. Like they said, this is a sentencing. You're not being judged yet, but we're bringing out the charges, right? These are all the charges. You know what I mean? You came against the world. You had a perpetual hatred towards your brother, and shed the blood of the children of Israel. You polluted the land by shedding the blood of the children of Israel, right? You have done a war, right? You have never kept you're not a keeper at home, right? You enlarges your desire as hell, and everywhere you go, people die.
You don't
right?
keep your treaties.
You don't
either.
keep your treaties. You don't do any of these things, man. So ultimately, what? This is coming to prepare you for your judgment, to prepare you for slaughter, man. Right? Go ahead.
For the iniquity of their fathers.
For the iniquity of your forefathers, because that's how you got this place called Babylon the Great, which is America, which you call America, which is bitter, man. Right? America meaning bitter, right? Right? Go ahead.
That they do not rise, near possess the land, near fill the face of the world with cities.
So yeah, there you go. See, yeah, that's it. Yeah, because you're not gonna rise up and fill the face of the world with cities anymore, man. You're gonna repopulate the world, right? In a fashion that you want to do it. No, when you that's what I want you to do. If you get that the one, if they
Shall be born for the sword.
yeah.
Yeah,
Because if you bring forth children, you bring forth children for the sword. So
Yeah, you can keep on, but I got one real quick, brother, if I may, before that. Just gonna go right into it. This is Psalm 109 and verse man. There's a lot here. Verse 12, it says, let there be none to extend mercy unto him, neither let there be any to favor his fatherless children.
Right.
Let his posterity be cut off, and in the generation following, let their name be blotted out.
Right, yeah. See, ultimately, nobody's going to show pity on you, and your name is going to be blotted out the earth.
Right.
So that's the thing when you wanted to continue your kingdom forever, but that ain't going to happen, man.
A little bit more, brother. Let the iniquity of his fathers be remembered with
Right.
the Lord. Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
you know, letting your iniquity of your fathers be remembered.
Right.
Right into the Most High, man.
Right.
Right.
And let not the sin of his mother be blotted out.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It says, let them be before the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai continually, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
you're gonna be cut off from the earth, man.
Right.
Because what all the atrocity that you did, Vietnam War. I mean, America has rarely seen peace.
Panama.
Right.
The shit
Panama.
they did in Panama to get that canal built.
Right.
Right. It's a little bit more. It says,
Japan.
Japan,
It
Hong
says-
Kong,
Yeah.
Australia. You done some mighty work. The desert storm, right?
That was the
Desert
second
Storm
one.
War?
Which one was
Yeah.
the first one? The first George went in there. That was called Desert Shield.
Desert Shield, yeah.
Desert Shield, Desert Storm, wickedness of Pakistan.
Yeah,
what you're
bombs
doing
over
in
Baghdad.
Gaza.
Bombs over Baghdad.
Right?
Bombs over Baghdad. Yeah.
And that's just recent. That's just recent, man.
Right, come on, man.
You know?
Hey, yeah. Don't forget what you're doing in Gaza right now.
Yeah.
What's happening over in Ukraine.
You know?
Man, you
You using them Ukrainians as cannon fodder
right.
to test your shit out to go against the Russians.
And the China.
You know?
China. Yeah. But
I said that probably brothers go more. It's gonna go
Right.
So this is Job 27, beginning at verse 11. It says, I will teach you by the hand of the Almighty. That which is with the Almighty will I not conceal.
Yeah. See, Yahweh Shai is coming to, what's up with you, man. He's going to teach you by Yahweh Shai to sup with you, right? Keep going.
Behold, all ye yourselves have seen it.
Yeah.
Why then are ye thus altogether vain?
Oh, yeah. See, no, that's not the sub. That's you sending Yahweh Shai to judge you, right? But to plead, I'm going to plead with you there for my people, right? Right?
It says, this is the portion of the wicked man
Right.
with the Most High, and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty.
Right, the oppressors, right? So judgment, man. So he's going to teach you through Yahweh Shai the judgment of the Most High, man.
And
Right?
who's the ultimate oppressor, man?
Esau, Edom, right? Huh?
The AKA the so-called white man.
Huh?
Verse 14. If his children be multiplied,
Right, see, if your children be multiplied,
it is for the sword.
it's for the sword, man. So Esau, and that's ultimately why they're doing this whole thing, Roe v. Wade type situation, because they're not repopulating. There's more older people than there are younger, than there are babies under Esau. So he's trying to get people not to commit, these things, I don't know how you say, giving it to giving your children over to Molech. Yeah, that's how I say it. There you go. Giving your children over to Molech, right?
And his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. Those that remain of him
Right, because the
shall
Lord,
be.
he read the things said not have pity on them. So now, when we give them a little bit of bread, we give them a little bit of stuff, it's just going to be just enough to give them enough energy to go back out there and serve slavery, man. We're going to give you just enough provision just to have enough energy so we can work you all day, man.
But then
What it says, sun up? No, from sun, what does it say? How do they always say it?
yeah,
From
sun
no-
up to sun up, but
Yeah, so,
from,
yeah,
from,
yeah.
you're gonna start
Yeah,
earlier
from
than
dark.
that.
Yeah, you from dark to dark. You gonna
Dark, yes,
when
sir.
Yeah. When you get up, it's gonna be dark. When you go to bed, it's gonna be dark.
You know?
You're gonna go all day slavery, right? What?
Come. see, those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widows shall not weep.
Yeah. Your widows are not gonna weep. They're not gonna have pity on you. Cause is that the one? No, that's the other one.
I got something.
Your women. There's another scripture. Your widows are not gonna have pity on you. Let them rest in me, right? So your women, which they already kind of want, they already really want Jake now. So how much more when we're ruling, man?
Oh yeah, the only reason his women stay with him now is because he forces them.
Right.
Right. I got. This is a. You got more clips on that?
That was it on that.
Okay, this
Yeah, that
is
was it.
Ecclesiasticus in Sirach, chapter 41, verse 5. It says, "The children of sinners are abominable children,
Right.
and they that are conversant in the dwelling of the ungodly.
Yeah.
The inheritance of sinners, children shall perish, and their
See,
prosperity."
going into your it says prepare slaughter for the iniquities of your father. So that's what it says. What?
The inheritance of sinners,
See, the
children shall
inheritance.
perish.
So that's going to be the inheritance of you being a sinner, man.
Right.
You're gonna reap what your forefathers had done.
Right.
Prepare slaughter for the iniquities of your father. Right.
And their posterity shall
Right.
have a perpetual reproach.
Right. See, you're up there acting like you all this and that. You ready to go to war? Yeah. In all this other type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. You're trying to be more stout than the other fellows.
Right.
You're puffing up at your enemies. Right.
Right.
Hey, you're gonna be destroyed.
Right. The children will complain of an ungodly father,
Right, see?
because they should be reproached for his sake. Yeah.
Shame shall cover thee.
Yeah, shame.
Yeah.
Hey, see, ultimately, that's what you see a lot of these youngsters are doing now.
They're doing now,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Because that's why you're not getting a lot of them joining the military. Because they're saying, oh, no. My father and them, they're on the, because they're saying they don't want to be on the wrong side of history.
But it's too late.
It's too late, though.
Right. Or they say it wasn't us, it was them. It was them.
It
you
was
know?
them. No,
but it was
you.
you.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
you.
but this new generation,
You are your father.
they're a lot different. So
Yeah.
they don't want to be a part of that. They really believe in every man is equal and all that other stuff. They believed in the lies.
Hey, the same way
Well,
we
we're not equal. We're not gonna share rulership. I mean, you didn't share in your rulership. You're not even.
The same way Yahweh Shai said, fill ye up the measure of your fathers. For us, they're gonna have to do that same thing.
Yeah, because Yahweh Shai, he was telling the wicked Pharisees, he said, just do what you've always done.
Yeah.
Because it was them coming back.
Right,
He said
right.
from righteous Abel to Zacharias,
yeah.
from A to Z.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know?
Yeah.
Whom you
Bloodshed on the
slew
righteous, right,
between
righteous.
the altar and the
Yeah, because check it out, if Yahweh Shai was unrighteous, if he wasn't righteous, why is he putting it on them?
Yeah.
When it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was the same people, same spirits.
Come
Right.
back.
So same
And
thing
the
with
same
Esau.
thing applies to you,
Right.
Esau.
It says, woe be unto you, ungodly men, which have forsaken the law of the most high power, for if you increase, it shall be to your destruction.
Right. Hey, there you go. Hey, beautiful.
Right, I got
Beautiful. So you increase. Same going with that, man. If your children was increase, and you increase children, it's for the sword. It's going to be for your destruction, man.
Right.
Right.
Right. It says, and if you be born, listen. It says, and if you be born, you should be born to a curse.
Hey, yo.
And
Whoa,
if-
hey,
yeah.
Hey, he already got leprosy. You're born with the curse, man.
Right.
A recessive gene.
A
Blue
recessive
eyes,
gene,
yeah,
blonde
blonde hair,
hair,
all
blonde
of
hair,
that.
Check it
yeah.
out though. It says,
Right.
and if you die, a curse shall be your portion.
Right. Yeah. And when you die, what? To be Obadiah 1:18. That's a curse, man.
Yeah.
That's a curse of your portion, because if anything, you're still supposed to have your generation live. You know what I mean? Because Ham, they're gonna serve their 1,000 years, and the Lord's gonna say, hey, give that to Ham. Give this to Moab. Give this to Ammon. Give this part of the land, and they're all gonna have their part of the land. But there ain't gonna be no land of Edom. There ain't gonna be a Mount Seir anymore like that.
Right. So now as Edomites are born, they're born into the curse. They are the cursed people.
Right.
Although as Israelites we're under the curses, but they are the ones that are cursed to judgment.
Right.
The house, what's it say? The curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked.
Right.
Right? It says, and all that are of the earth shall turn to earth again,
Oh yeah, it's gonna turn back to pure. We're gonna have fresh air.
Right.
Everything's gonna be good again.
Right. One more.
Right.
It says, so the ungodly shall go from a curse to destruction.
Right. Hey man, yeah. See Obadiah 1:18,
I
man.
can remember back far enough where you could go to a small brook.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? You do that now, you're gonna drop dead.
Yeah.
To go, be able to go back, and then even before when the water is just
Flowing.
crystal clear, man.
Oh, I remember back where I used to there.
Yeah.
They used to have the orchards. They used to have the canals.
Yeah.
Used to go swimming in the canals.
Yeah.
You know, and you can't
Try
do that
that
shit
now.
no more.
Yeah. Come out
Die,
here
man.
with all kind of.
Like remember that movie, The Swamp Thing and shit?
Yeah. He just burn up in the water. Like, wait a minute, he's in water. How is he burning up? Because the chemicals and the corrosion in that shit, man, they dump all kind of, you know. Hey, this man is a walking plague.
You got a little bit more here, bro.
Okay, come.
Finish off.
Okay. Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 22. For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shavos, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh
Yeah, see, basically, right here, Babylon is going to be cut off. The Lord said it should not be an Arabian to pinch tent here anymore. There's going to be nothing but doleful creatures here in America, right? So there ain't going to be no more of everybody going through the hustle and bustle of America, being whatever amount of wickedness they want to be, whatever amount of wickedness come to their imagination, right? You no more of that, man.
Verse 43. I will also make it a possession for the
Bitter.
and pools
Oh
of
yeah,
water.
just play America bitter. Yeah.
Right.
America's called bitter, but the Lord's going to make bitter with the water, like we were talking about.
Right.
About that. Boy, you can't go to the water and just drink the water no more.
Right.
You're gonna drop dead.
Right, and the bitter going into the unclean birds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go into that word bitter, and it actually goes into
Like the storks.
no, it goes into what do you call
Vultures?
those vultures?
Vultures. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's the only thing that's going to survive over here. You know what I mean? Nothing. Once the fire goes down,
Buzzards,
Buzzards.
yeah, buzzards and vultures.
Vultures,
Man,
yeah,
same thing,
yeah,
pretty
same
much.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
they eat dead flesh.
Which that's
You
kind
know?
of what Esau is too. He's like an unclean bird. He's like a vulture. He goes around. Culture vulture. Yeah, he culture vulture, but he's like a vulture. He goes around and he only attacks people he know he can beat.
He's not
He only attacks small army people who don't really have nothing. He fight them, and then he acts like he's this big tough guy.
Right.
So he's like a vulture. He goes around and then he kills, eating up everybody else's shit.
Yeah,
Right.
the shit he's doing in Gaza. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where those people can't defend themselves, but when he ran over to Lebanon, they putting hands and feet on him, and he got to get up out of there because he can't do nothing. When these damn small hats are met with that same or greater energy, when they met with that so-called toxic male energy, man, them cats ain't ready for it. They used to shooting little kids in the head, doing shit with babies, molesting prisoners. That's what they used to. You know what I mean? Everything outside of that, when they met with that same energy, oh no, they not ready for that.
No, yeah.
They not ready for that at all. You know?
That was it. That moment when being real.
Oh
goes
yeah,
wrong.
goes yeah.
Goes wrong.
When
Being real goes wrong.
Yeah,
You
you
supposed
know.
to be a tough guy.
Yeah.
When being real went wrong, man, you went over there and got your ass handed.
Yeah, they tried running up in Lebanon like they've been doing in Gaza, and them folks over there is like,
Man,
got us fucked up.
they war ready.
We've been waiting on y'all to try this shit. Now get this. You know, them boys ran up out of there. Oh, no, we ain't the baddest military no more. No, you never were. You only could when you only bad when you're going against women and children. The same, your MO has not changed over thousands of years.
Right.
That's just crazy. You still have the same modus of operation. Women and children, you know what I mean? While gangsters is like no women, no children, you Amalekites is like kill the women and children.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Wait till the men are not there so they don't
They can't defend
put
themselves.
hands on us.
Yeah, all right.
You know, bitch ass niggas.
Go down.
And I will sweep it with the besom of destruction.
Yeah, you're going into them ICBM missiles, man. Right? Sweeping it with that besom, with that sweeping agent of that fire, of the nuclear wind, sweeping through, as you've seen in what was it, Terminator, right? I think it's the second Terminator, and you can see that nuclear wind. Even when you watch
Those Vietnam shows.
yeah,
Where they
even-
used to show where they just blanket with a carpet bombing.
Right.
That's what they call it. Where
Yeah.
they just.
I just seen what you call them again was Independence Day. Even when the chariot opened up the mouth and it did like that, when it fired down and it shot and it did like a nuclear wind, it shot. So even the chariots are nuclear.
Hey, I love that.
So
scene.
yeah, that scene when it comes down and then it's like those cars from the blast, even the cars are flipping backwards. Because of that, that's how strong that blast is from the chariots.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have a lot of besoms, man. Even the chariots, the laser beam from the chariots is gonna have a besom of destruction for you.
Or the second one was called too, where the chariot was so big it had its own atmosphere, so it was drawing ships and bridges and everything
Onto it, yeah.
Onto it. Hey man, those is except for y'all winning and the fake ass aliens that they had. Hey,
That was
those
pretty
is-
on point.
Those
yeah.
are some badass propaganda movies, because that's what they are. That's them trying to show us,
We know
we're
the
gonna
truth.
win.
Yeah, we know the truth, but we
know
gonna
the-
win.
Right,
Yeah.
right. But here's us getting that victory. We're gonna plant a virus in the shit and their
Yeah,
computers.
and that's their MO to
Yeah,
everything.
that's-
Everything's
dumbass. Yeah, they
everything's
are
the
a virus.
that V thing.
Right.
No, but
right.
everything they try to do is that
yeah.
V that V
Yeah,
word.
yeah.
Yeah, everything you try
Yeah.
to do is you try to put the V in everybody.
Yeah.
Right.
The
Right.
sticky icky juice.
Yeah.
I got a quick one, brother. Jeremiah 51:1. Thus doth the Lord Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. I think there's one more, brother. One more verse. Behold, I will raise up against Babylon and against them that dwell in the midst of them, and rise up against me a destroying wind.
I thought that was the fanners for a minute.
Yeah, raise up against them what a destroying wind, right? Which is the ICBM missiles, man. You're gonna get that destroying wind, right? You're gonna get that besom of destruction, man. You're gonna feel the anger of the Lord within them. The Lord says Spirit's gonna be in this, man. The Lord, you're gonna know that there was a power among you. You're gonna know that He is Yahweh, right? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Ba'ashem Rakakadash, right?
Man,
Come on.
Right.
I was just thinking about that name.
If I may, because the brother was, speaking about Esau's MO, okay, how they've always been, right? Their mindset. It says, remember, what's this, Deuteronomy 25 and 17. It says, remember what Amalek did unto thee, by the way, when you were come forth out of Egypt. How he met thee by the way and smote the hindermost of thee.
Yeah, that's it.
Furthest, the ones
Ones
on
that
the
the
outer,
small,
yeah.
the sick, the women, the children, the sick,
Right,
the
right.
lame.
Tell you,
right?
even all that were feeble behind thee, when thou was faint and weary, and he feared not the Most High.
Right, that's your same MO that you've always been doing. Right? You did that to the natives. You did it to everybody.
Yeah, the
right?
Spirit gave me to do a lesson. Yeah, he did that. There's different things where that one. Then he did it to the natives.
Right.
Then he did it like people don't talk about the one he did it in Gaza previously, where the men went to Europe and then he slaughtered over 3,000 women and children.
Right.
This was years ago that they don't even talk about. You know
right,
what I mean?
so they can get into that land.
Right.
So they- yeah.
And
So it makes sense.
remember you just brought it out a few weeks ago when they were pretty much the children execution style.
Yeah.
Right, come, yeah.
Yeah,
Shoot
shoot them in the
shoot them
fucking
in the
head.
head.
Wicked, man.
You know?
Wicked.
And then wonder why they're creating their own teas. Like you think these people are just, oh yeah, no, you
That's
took my
okay.
son out, but
Yeah,
I
we
love
will.
you, man. Come here, man. I love you, man. Nah, man, you creating your own teas to come back. You know what I mean? And these people coming back with purpose. You know?
Your own enemies. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You know, and hey, whether or not if they gotta throw stones at your ass, they gonna throw stones, man. You know, but and you know, hey, once the Most High puts us back in the position we supposed to be in.
Oh,
Right, right.
Oh,
Hey,
I'll get them.
you know, hey, we gonna let them people loose on you, dumbasses.
Listen.
Done.
Therefore it shall
yeah.
be when the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yoshai thy power had given you rest from all thy enemies round about in the land which the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yoshai thy power giveth thee for an inheritance to possess it, that thou shalt blot out the remembrance of Amalek
Right.
from under heaven, thou shalt not forget it.
Right, there you
Hey,
go.
and this
Block you out.
time, yeah,
Ezekiel 25.
yeah. This time we ain't gonna make the mistake Saul made in the past. We're gonna get your ass.
One more verse.
Oh, get
Yeah, get that one more. Yeah, one more verse, brother.
This is Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 24. The Lord Yahweh Shemel hosts has sworn, saying, surely as I have thought, so shall it come to pass.
Yeah, the Lord basically prophesied the end from the beginning. So whatever the Lord said, it's going to come to pass. Keep going.
And as I have
Proposed.
and as I have proposed, so shall it stand.
For purpose. Yeah.
Purpose, yeah. So proposal,
So let's stand.
purpose. Yeah, that the Lord, what the Lord said is going to happen, it's going to stand. It's going to happen, right? So you're going to get your judgment. You're going to get wiped off the planet. No one's going to even. You're going to be like a. I think there's one scripture that says something about you're going to be like the smoke, like the smoke and how the smoke goes away. You know, like you see the smoke and as it blows. Eventually, you don't see the smoke anymore. That's going to be that's going to be like your existence, man.
Right.
It's going to be like the smoke, and then it's just going to fade away. It's going to be like you never existed.
Right. Job the 20th chapter says there should be like a vision of the night. They're gonna be it's like a dream.
Right? Yeah. I think it's in the same when it says. I think that might be the same one where it says a dream or like a smoke. I know one is like a smoke, a vapor, like a smoke. You think it's going to be like a smoke, a vapor, and you're going to be gone. You're going to be out of here. Right?
I got a quick precept.
Go ahead.
It's Isaiah 45 and 23. It says, I have sworn by myself, the word is going out of my mouth in righteousness and shall not return, that unto me every knee shall bow and every tongue shall swear. So, hey, like the brother said, hey, the Most High already declared it. Everything he declared is going to come into fruition. It's going to be made manifest.
Right. The brother brought the priest of Yahweh as they read it, declaring the end from the beginning.
Right.
So, hey,
Yeah.
from ancient times.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And that should give you Christians some kind of understanding. It ain't no such thing as free will. You know? If the plan of salvation was already set before Adam even went off, what does that tell you? If you have any hint of common sense.
I don't know if this is the one you want, brother, but I got it for you, brother. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37, verse 20. It says, but the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of the Lord Yahweh Ba'Shem Yoshai shall be as the fat of lambs.
Right.
They shall consume into smoke, shall they consume away. I don't know if that's the one you wanted or not, but
No, that's
like you
good.
said, they're gonna go into smoke.
Smoke, yeah. Yeah, that knows a different one, but yeah, that's good too, though. Yeah, like smoke, they should be consumed away, right? Because basically, what those are the things. Because going into matter of fact, you get that Isaiah 30 and 34. And that's basically what that's talking about.
Yeah.
Because you
Start winding it down.
Yeah, we got to start winding it down, bro.
yeah 34 from Isaiah
34, you can start at if you want, what do you want? The point to
I think it's 7 or 3.
you can start at 4, but read fast, brother.
Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 4.
Do that.
And all the host of heaven shall be
I'm
dissolved.
sorry, bro. Keep going.
Take your time, brother.
And all
Go ahead, one more time. Let's start
and all the
Start to begin 4.
Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 4. And all the host of heaven shall be dissolved.
Right. So this earth, the world as you know it, will be dissolved. Not the whole earth, right? Because you hear earth and you think, no. It's just saying that there's this. The dirt is called earth, and the things are going to be burning. It's going to be the lake of fire, which is America, Babylon the Great.
So
but the earth will still abide forever.
One earth, many worlds.
Yeah, many worlds, right? Yeah. So the earth in itself, right, is going to abide forever, right? Keep
And
going.
Esau understands that. Jake don't. You know. God so loved the world.
Right, yeah.
You know.
In their
Esau
ignorance.
knows, yeah.
There's many worlds.
One earth, many worlds.
Right.
You know.
Keep going.
And the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
Right. That's the ICBM missile hitting, and that mushroom cloud opening up over the sky as a scroll. Right.
And if I may, real quick, that ICBM, it reaches that destination. It don't hit. It detonates up there.
Right.
You know what I mean? For maximum effort. You know.
Yeah. And we got the hypersonic missiles.
Yeah.
The hypersonic ballistic missiles they have.
You know, them bunker busters
Right.
are gonna hit.
Yep.
Them nukes that hit America. Yeah. When them nukes hit, them nukes ain't gonna touch down. They gonna blow up in the atmosphere.
Right. Keep going.
Just wanted
And
y'all
all
to
the
know that.
hosts shall fall down, as the leaf fallen from off the vine, and as falling fig from the fig tree.
Yeah, you're talking about the missiles, right? You know what I mean? Coming down, the missiles looking like almost like a fig that falls from the fig tree, right? He's explaining what he sees, right? Which using the things of his time to give you a current world experience, similitude. Yeah, that's what the Lord said. He was speaking to similitudes, giving you a similarity,
Glimpse.
right? A glimpse into what he was looking at, which will be the ICBM missiles, right? It talks about how it's burning. A fig that falls off a tree ain't gonna fall down and burn things. No, that's just a fig falling from a tree. So what's falling down, coming down, burning? It's talking about the missiles.
And once again, Jake can't see it because it ain't saying missiles in the scriptures. You know? So Jake's ignorant to it, man.
But,
Verse 5. For by sword shall be bathed in heaven.
right, this the Lord's movie, man. Ultimately, these ICBM missiles or these hypersonic missiles, this is the Lord's sword. This is his movie, man. So the Lord claiming that to be his, right? Just like the micro C hit. The micro C hit belongs to the Most High, man. Right?
Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
Yeah, it's gonna come upon this place called America, Babylon the Great, and in whatever strategic places the Lord has to hit to basically to move the that rulership, because Esau is the end of the world and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth, man. Right?
Right. And Idumea is what, Greek for Edom?
It's Greek for Edom.
That's
Which-
weird how in the Old Testament it has Greek for that word, instead of Edom.
Yeah.
It says Idumea.
Right, that's because that's Esau. Esau tried to do that to
Yeah,
trick
yeah,
people,
trick
right? Trick people, right? But that's you adding to the book, which that in alone means you got to be destroyed.
And it lets you know also that it's not just one person. It's the whole group of y'all.
Yeah, because Idumean goes into Edom.
Yeah.
Edom.
As a
Edom,
people.
Edom are the descendants, or
Edom.
Yeah, Idom, right? Red, meaning red, right? But Idumean or Edom is the same thing, meaning the descendants of Esau, right? So that's how you know it's not just one person, like what the brothers are saying. Keep going on.
Upon the people of my curse to judgment.
Yeah, upon the people of the Lord's curse, right? Which is what it said. Yeah, you're set up to have that curse. You're born into the curse, right? For the Lord's judgment.
I'll get that real quick. Proverbs chapter 3 and verse 33. And it reads, it says, the curse of the Lord Yahweh Shimei Shai is in the house of the wicked.
Yeah, see, the curse of the Lord is in the house of the wicked, right? That's Esau. It's your house, the whole Esau, the whole house of Esau, man,
Yep.
right? Which is called in a Revelation it says the synagogue of Satan, which is the chief house of Esau, Edom, synagogue of Satan. Satan meaning our adversary, right? You're our enemy, our natural enemy from the womb. You're our natural enemy from our mother Rebecca's womb, right?
It says, but he blesseth the habitation of the just.
Right? See, the Lord's going to bless. And as soon as when we get in that land is going to flourish and bring back, you know, fruits. It's just gonna flourish. We're not gonna have to bring in ship in plants. Because that's ultimately what they do now. They ship in plants from other places to try to make it look like they're fulfilling prophecy.
Dig
But really, yeah.
channels and all that, yeah.
But what they're most of their flowers and their trees and stuff get shipped in from somewhere else.
That's called something, but I can't think of the name.
But they're trying to make it look like, oh,
Right,
see,
right.
see, we do fulfill
Yeah, I can't
prophecy.
think of it either.
See, look at these trees that we have
Yeah.
here, and look
Yeah.
at this thing, and see, look how it's flourishing.
Take
but then,
pretty pictures
but then
and make
when,
you
when,
think,
when
yeah.
you, I did a lesson a while back ago. They were talking about using, is it the Galilee, Lake Galilee? I think it was Galilee that they were saying that they were thinking about pumping the ocean water and into that lake because it was drying up. Yeah. So, but if you're the people, you shouldn't have to pump water from somewhere else into that place. Why? Because you're the people. The land would just naturally flourish.
Then there wouldn't be any wars.
Yeah, and it wouldn't be any wars.
Yeah.
Can you get that?
You ready?
Yeah, yeah.
I've been holding this for 2 hours.
Go ahead, keep going.
Verse 6. The sword of the Lord Yahweh Shah is
Just
filled
read
with
it.
blood.
What's that? What?
Verse 6. The sword of the Lord is filled with blood.
Oh yeah, see? Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of people gonna die, man. From one end of the earth over to the other, man, the complete judgment. Blood up to the horse's bridle. Yeah. Blood up to the horse's bridle. Right? So the Lord is gonna fulfill his will, man. Judgment. Right? But
It is made fatness with fatness.
Make
Right.
fat with fatness.
made fat with fatness, right? Yeah, yeah. Because what? The Lord is going to judge them. It's said that they're going to be like the smoke. So when you're dealing with that smoke that it was speaking about, it's talking about putting the lambs and the goat and things and putting forth a sacrifice. And once you burn up the sacrifice and everything's done, that smoke goes away. And that's going to be like Esau. You're going to pass away with the smoke, and you're going to, hey, you didn't know where'd it go, right? Go ahead.
And with the blood of lambs and goats.
Right, sacrifice, right? This is that great sacrifice here in Babylon the Great. Keep going.
With the fat of the kidneys
Uh-huh.
of rams
Uh-huh.
of the Lord Yahweh Shemel Shai had sacrificed in Basra.
Right, yeah, Basra, right here. Babylon the Great. Basra is the chief place of Edom, man. Right? It's a coastal place of Edom where you buy and sell, where it's the coastal place where you come and bring in your trade and your goods, bring in your fish, and you weigh out your fish and you sell your fish for the market, right? So this is that marketplace, that great marketplace, Babylon the Great, which is Basra, which is America, where you do all the trading and all this other stuff, right? It's going to be passed away with the ICBM missiles, that judgment, right? That great sacrifice, right? Putting you on that fire for sacrifice. Go ahead.
And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea.
Yeah, and there you go again. Hey, the Idumea, which like you said, it's not just speaking about one person. It's talking about the Idumeans, which goes into Edom, which is talking about the descendants of Esau, right? So we're not just talking about one person. We're talking about a whole nation of people, right? That have to go, right? You got to root out the wickedness, man.
Verse 7.
Unicorn.
And the unicorns shall come down
Right,
with
your,
him.
your satellites, all your power, your jets, your tanks, your submarines, all the things that give you your so-called power, right? It's all gonna come down, man. Right?
And the
Bullocks.
bullocks with the bulls, and their
The
land
military.
shall be soaked with blood.
Right, yes. This place is gonna be destroyed, man. Utterly destroyed. Your military is gonna be destroyed. Go ahead, keep going.
And their dust made fat with fatness.
Right?
Get the next verse.
Verse 8. For it is the day of the Lord's vengeance.
Right, see, this is gonna be the day of the Lord's vengeance is coming upon this place, America, Babylon the Great. Right? But
And the year of
recompense.
recompense.
Right, yeah, because it means to return punishment. right? You return of the payment, return the favor, the recompense, right? What?
For the controversy of Zion.
Controversy of Zion. For the controversy of Zion, right? And that's the controversy is saying that you so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indians are not the Israelites. And what it says there, where it's told that you are not the people, there should be said that you are the sons of the living power. So what the Lord set up the men of the Lord to be out on the highways and the byways to tell you so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Indians that you are the people of the Bible. You're the children, and the kingdom of heaven is for you, right? Right? The Lord ain't the God of everybody. God don't love everybody. What He hate, what is it? Yeah, Idumea. He hates Idumea, right? The Greek way, which is Edom, right? You self-proclaimed so-called white people, man, right? And you other so-called white people who their pigments or their look may look like another nation, but your bloodline goes back to Edom, man.
A tear.
Yeah, you're tares.
Yeah.
Right, you're tares in the earth, man. So you got so-called chocolate covered Edomites, man. You got Edomites that look like Ham. You think it's Ham, but he's an Edomite.
Yeah.
You got Edomites that you think he's Chinese, but he's really an Edomite.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter what you look like. It matters about your bloodline, your lineage, and you gotta go.
Coconuts.
Hey, while
Right.
it gets given to Jake, you've been running through the earth taking it. You know, raping and pillaging.
But we get that.
Khan, this is Wisdom of Solomon.
I got one real quick.
Huh?
Hosea 1 and 10. It says, yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them,
Right.
you are not my people.
Right here.
There it should be said unto them, you are the sons of the living power.
Right, and ever since the apostles came out back in was it 07 or something, this thing has been increasing, man. Right? Now you got camps everywhere, man. Now you got the affiliates and you got the GMS camps everywhere, man. This thing is growing, man. Right? Like I said, we're that mustard seed that became the largest in the garden, man. Ultimately, man, that's that faith, man. That seed, that mustard seed of faith, man. Right? But you can get that, please.
You ready?
You go.
This is Wisdom of Solomon 2, beginning at verse 1. For the ungodly said, reasoning with themselves, but not aright.
Right, see, the ungodly reason with themselves, but not aright, man. Because what their whole thing is to deal with things with mischief, man. Right? Their whole thing is to let's get the kingdom, but we're gonna get it by our means, right? Because according to the scriptures, because they can read it, they see that it ain't looking good for them. So they want to do it by their own means, right? So they're going to do it upright, right? Because what the scripture says about turning what's good bad and what's bad good, that's what this world is about, right? Saying that the so-called white man is good when he's evil, man. He's the devil that the Bible speaks of, man, right? He done raped, robbed, and murdered the whole planet.
Yes,
And
sir!
right? And now your women become your enemy and join unto your actual enemy, the one that put us in chains, right? The one that's put us in the low conditions, put us in the ghettos, the barrios, and the reservations, and now you think that judgment ain't gonna come for that? You out of your mind, right? Come on.
It says, our life is short and tedious.
Yeah, see, you're just a man. You're not God, right?
And in the death of a man, there is no remedy. Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave.
Just a man. Was that what?
It says, and in the death of a man, there is no remedy.
Yeah, see, the death of a man. Hey, there's no way to come back from the dead, but we have one that came back from the dead.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shai, man.
Yeah.
See, that's our salvation. That's our salvation. That's what we rely on. That's that blood that we lie upon. But you don't have that. You're a bastard. You're a bastard that dwell in Ashdod, man. Right? You don't have a father. Right?
Neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave.
See, we have that. Lazarus, right? Lazarus returned from the grave. Yahweh Shai returned from the grave. See, we have that within our history. Right? Right? Go ahead, keep going.
Hey, the young one that the apostles brought back.
Oh, you talking about
the boy that fell
Elijah?
out the window?
Elijah?
Was that?
You talking about them?
Nah, that was,
Peter or Paul brought one
Paul,
back.
Paul,
yeah.
Paul.
That's what I'm talking
He
about.
fell down when he fell asleep.
Yeah. He fell out the window. He
Oh, yeah.
got,
Yeah. So
It's-
Paul had that one.
The other one was
Elijah
one
brought
that-
the kid back. Yeah, man.
Laying
That's
on
within
him.
our history, man.
Yeah.
See, you want no hope, right?
And rightfully so.
Because I believe in Proverbs. I don't know where it's at, but it's in Proverbs. I know that much. But it says you shall have hope in death, man. And that's what we have, man. Being who we are, we have hope in death, man. Right? Because we have that. We had that where from the prophets to the apostles, they were bringing back people from the dead, man. Right? Keep going.
It says, for we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we had never been.
Yeah.
For the breath in our nostrils is as smoke.
Right, yeah. They see going into same thing. Their breath and their nostrils smoke. And when smoke goes, it'll just dissipate. And then it's gonna be nothing. It's gonna be like you were here today, gone tomorrow, and no one even gonna remember you. Right?
And a
Keep
little
going.
spark in the moving of our heart.
Right, yeah, see? A spark in the movement of your heart, of your mind. Wow, because electricity or whatever flows through your mind. Those are sparks, your thoughts. Just a quick little thought of you, and then what? You're gone. Here today, gone tomorrow. Keep going.
Which being extinguished, our
Right.
body shall be turned into ashes.
Right, see? Being extinguished was because Apostle Tahar went into that about how, was it 28 grams is the weight of the spirit. So he said that the guy, I forgot the name of the guy, but he said he weighed the bodies of men that were getting ready to die. And when they died, 21 grams, they got 21 grams lighter, which that goes into the spirit because the spirit is fire. The spirit in you is fire, right? So when you die, 21 grams, which is that spirit, comes out of your body, right? But
And our spirit shall vanish
Right.
as the soft air.
yeah, see, your spirit's gonna go up back to the Father, right? But they don't have no understanding because absent from the body is present with the Lord. So you're gonna go back to the Lord and get judged, man. You go back to the Father for your judgment, so you can come back in slavery, and subjection to hardcore bondage, man. Right? As you subjected us, right? Keep going.
And our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in
See?
remembrance.
And that's what they're afraid of. They're afraid that nobody's going to be able to remember them. So that's why they're trying to go around the world, name everything, do all these different things, rename things. You know what I mean? Rename the landmass, do all these different things, figuring that maybe this is the way we can keep our name within the earth. But no, the Lord is coming to wipe that all out and bring in the new kingdom, the new heaven, the new earth, right? With Yahushua and King David in rulership, man. Yahushua and King David is going to be in rulership, right?
Right.
And 144,000, right?
And Esau gonna be in slavery.
Yeah, Esau is going to be in slavery. So,
Right.
But
Right. Says, and our life shall pass away as the trace of a cloud,
right, yes.
and shall be dispersed
Right.
as the mist that
Right.
is driven away
See?
with the beams of the sun.
Right, so you can just be like the mist of the beams of the sun, just gone. You don't see them no more. And that's the Obadiah 1 and 18. That's the day we all hope for. We can't wait to see. We'll keep going.
And overcome with the heat thereof.
Keep going.
For our time is a very shadow that passeth away,
Right.
and after our end there is no returning,
Yeah, see?
for it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again.
Right, because this is the kingdom that we're prepared, that the Lord is preparing, that we're hopefully be part of to prepare, is a kingdom that's an everlasting kingdom
Hashitan.
that shall last forever, right? Everlasting kingdom, right? That shall not perish, man. That's what Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is for to bring, an everlasting kingdom that should not perish. Keep going.
It says, verse 6, come on therefore, let us enjoy the good things.
There it is, see? And that's Esau's mentality. Well, fuck. Hey, let's go ahead. Let's enjoy the earth. Let's enjoy the good thing. But the scriptures tell you that. What you call it? It says, "Rejoice, you inhabitants of the earth."
Right.
Right? We go ahead and rejoice. Be happy. Do your thing.
Well, what it also says in Lamentations says what? Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Right? Yeah. Yeah. Rejoice. Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta wrap it up after
Right.
this.
It says that are present, and let us speedily use the creatures like as in youth. Let us fill ourselves with costly wine
Right,
and
see?
ointments,
Yeah. See?
and that let no flower
Yeah,
of the
that's
spring pass by us.
Right. See? And that's like that whole scenario that Esau likes to push into the world. Man, look, you don't know how long you're gonna live. Stop and smell the roses. That's basically that scenario. He's saying, hey, let's just enjoy life. Stop and smell the roses. We're not gonna think about things aright and how it takes to be righteous and what it takes to do the righteous things on earth. No, I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, and let's just enjoy it. We're gonna die anyway.
Stop and kill the man that owns the roses, and now they're
Right.
my roses
Yeah.
to enjoy it. Yeah,
Stop and kill the man who owned the roses and the land.
And the land.
Yeah,
Take the land, the
possess
roses,
them.
everything.
Yeah, it said take a man and oppress him, oppress a man in his home
Yeah.
and his heritage,
Even a man in
and his
his
own
heritage.
right?
God.
Yeah. So with all that, we give all praises. You know what I mean? We're gonna end this, and we give all praises. Face the east. Give all praises and honor and glory unto Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh.
Right? We want to give all praises, the double honors to the apostles, to your brothers, sincere brothers out there in the four winds, right? All you Akim, you Akwathium, right? Shalom and a Baba Ball.
Shalom.